I'm a type of guy to rage, but like,
me and you will
no,
be best
dude.
friends if we game that.
No, clinch weeks, dude. It's wild, dude. He broke a controller in half one time.
what?
Yeah.
A controller in half? What
Yeah.
you do to it?
Dude.
I went like that and broke it in half.
Yeah, his hands were
bro.
bleeding and shit, bro. I
Dude,
was like, Jesus
they like cut
Christ.
up my hands and everything. It was fucked. Yeah.
That's shitty, dude.
I had
What
to
game
buy a
were you
new-
playing?
I think it was COD. I think it was
course.
COD.
Dude,
course.
like probably like 5 years back when I was playing Fort, me and my friends set up like a. So I had a computer back in the day. It was a shitty computer, but you can still run.
You can
Fort
still
on it.
run. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was on my Xbox One, and I was playing. So we were like side by side, bro. It was like 2v2, like last zone. We're playing Fort, and fucking, dude, I die, and I literally just jab my monitor, and it like knocks it back. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I hope I didn't break it, and I look over, dude, it's shattering.
Dude,
I'm
no.
like, come on, man. It's shattered.
Dude.
And I lift it up, and Zach's still locked in. He's fucking trying to get the dub, and my monitor shattered. I'm like, fuck.
The first monitor I bought when I moved into here, I shattered when I threw a controller at it. It was like, it's so absurd how much money I've spent just because I'm so angry at video games.
Bro, it'll creep up on you, seriously.
Dude, it does. Like, I've even, he blames me a lot, but I've heard him rage a few times at these video games.
Dude, COD pisses me off.
See?
I hate COD, bro.
Video games just be like that,
They
man.
do.
COD's
do.
gone.
But like also like so rewarding when you fucking
Oh my
whooping
god,
ass.
dude.
Like,
It's
when
like
you get-
crack.
When you get that
It's
win,
like crack.
you're like, damn, bro, I'm the fucking best.
Yeah, exactly.
And next game you just get dookied on. You. I hate this shit.
Dude, you win one game, bro, and they will put you against some of like the sweatiest motherfuckers on the whole planet, bro.
you'll be against pros.
Seriously, in fucking a lot of games, like that's the matchmaking system. Like,
Yep.
It's crazy.
like lock it down, people.
You do good one time, and they're like, nope, never again.
Yeah,
Not
you're
happening.
You're like in a Warzone lobby, you win once, you just see your lobby fucking scum, fucking Nate shot. You're like, damn, all these motherfuckers coming after me, dude. Why?
Straight up, dude.
That'd be insane if I got into a lobby with those guys. I'd just leave. Be like, no, I'm not even trying, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, seriously.
I've seen those guys drop 60 fucking kills in one game. Fuck that.
And most of the sweaty ass
Ridiculous.
people on games too is just like 12-year-olds, bro.
Dude, seriously.
Swear, dude.
'Cause
Because
they
they're the only ones that have
They
the
have,
time.
they have all that time.
Yes.
After school, they have hours to play.
They sacrifice their whole lives.
Yeah, yo, think about it this way, bro. They're not going outside anymore.
No, bro.
They're not playing soccer. They're playing fucking Rocket League.
Remember when we were kids and we got out of school and we wouldn't even go home for like the first 4 hours?
Yeah, dude. Literally.
We'd actually like absorb some sunshine.
We'd
Yeah,
go
dude.
to our friend's house and then go to a park or just do
Walk
random
around
shit.
the whole fucking
You just do
town,
random
dude.
shit.
Dude, you want to go bounce on the tram?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
bro. You want to play catch? Fuck yeah.
Dude, I
Literally.
mean, see, it always makes me happy when I do see kids walking around and shit nowadays because I'm like,
Actually
at least
playing,
those
bro.
guys are doing something.
Seriously, bro. It's kind of scary, like what this could mean for our future generations.
It's
Lord
gonna be
only
so
knows,
bad.
dude.
Our
Imagine
generation-
kids in like 30 years if this shit keeps progressing the way
They're
it
gonna be
is.
so lazy.
Oh yeah, if and when I have kids, they're going outside. We're going on like a few day long hikes. We're gonna have some fun outside.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
shit,
like
dude.
my sister's ex-boyfriend has a son, and he makes him like go outside and do all this fun shit. And he loves the outside. He loves going
Good.
fishing. He loves going hunting. He loves doing all that shit. But he also is addicted to video games too.
Yeah.
But he kind of found a
He
way
found
to
a balance.
for it, and I'm like that's what I want to do with my
Seriously.
kid. Is like he can play video games and have fun. Like that's how it is today. You know, they
Yeah.
kind of have to play that shit to socially interact
Seriously,
with
it's kinda
people.
weird, yeah.
And then, but he's also gonna go outside and he's gonna learn to. He doesn't have to hunt or fish if he doesn't want to, but
Right.
he's gonna go
He's
outside.
gonna do something, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit's crazy.
Shit's crazy. But like, yeah, like you said, I wonder what it's gonna look like for other people's kids.
Dude,
who like
you
just
think about it, like shit. Me, I don't even fucking want to work in the future. Damn it! You think about how lazy our generations are coming. Like, bro, no one's gonna want to work in the future. They're gonna
No.
want to just
No.
try and find the easiest way out, bro. And it's,
trying like, and even
nothing's
then,
gonna work.
it's crazy too because a lot of places offer like at-home jobs. Like you can just work from home instead of going to the
Especially
office
since
and stuff.
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially since COVID. And now a lot of places are regretting doing that. Like Amazon is making all their employees come back to work, and if not, they're firing them. And it's like, damn, dude.
It's really crazy. It's really, it's
'Cause-
actually really crazy.
Because people at home were getting away with only doing like 2 hours of work and then being done for the day so they could just do whatever else they wanted. But when you're in the office, you get done with your work in 2 hours and you have to do random shit for 4 more hours till you're done with the day.
You're like, fuck, man.
You're like, damn, I don't want to be here. I'm going to fiddle on my email for a little bit.
That's what I would do if I was an Amazon employee too, though.
Oh, yeah. What else is there to do?
100%. Especially if it was like, you could low-key do it, you know, and get away with it.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
wouldn't
definitely
you?
taking them shortcuts.
100%. Especially at a place like Amazon.
They're
bro,
strict over.
There's no motivation to fucking try my absolute best for this job.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't want to sound like a sack of shit saying that.
Yeah,
I'm not Jeff Bezos, man. Fuck this. Fuck this place.
Seriously.
Making like a fraction of a percentage of what he's making.
And he's retired. Fuck this.
Yeah, bro. He's got so much money.
So much money.
I'm trying to get that kind of money.
That'd be an insane amount of money.
That's actually that might be too much money.
I don't want that much money. That's crazy.
I feel like that's just too much of a responsibility.
I'd hate to be famous for how much money I have.
Literally, that's all you're famous for is how much
Yeah.
billions of dollars you have.
Yeah, that would suck ass.
That
would
just
be
puts like a
terrible.
weird little target on your head, I feel.
But like low key, like he's still rich though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You rich, but
But it's
at what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah.
I think the cons outweigh the pros. Obviously, I've never been there, but
Right.
I mean, we should ask Jeff Bezos, I guess, or Elon. He might know
Get Elon on
on the
cast.
pod. Hey, Trump's doing pod runs. Let's see if we could get him on.
Bro,
that'd be crazy.
So much. You get so much fucking views for that
Get
shit.
him and Joe Biden on at the same time.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Get him to do a tab.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, bro. Fuck.
That'd be a good day.
That'd be insane.
That'd be a great podcast.
That'd be the most viewed podcast of all time.
Probably.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden on, bro.
And we get him to do acid.
That'd be so funny though. If we had that type of pool, that's what we do. 100%.
That would be fire, bro.
Fuck any serious shit.
Yeah, fuck that. We're not talking politics. We're talking actual world domination over here.
This is some serious political power.
Exactly.
We got
Like
going
scare
on
him
here.
and shit.
What
Like,
you got
nightmare,
going
nightmare,
on?
nightmare. Do you remember how shitty Miss Magnuson's class was?
Oh my gosh, bro. Dude.
She was. I don't care if Miss Magnuson's listening to this right now. She was a horrible teacher, dude. Those composition notebooks.
Oh my gosh, they were so annoying. Bro.
That was like she was Hitler about them too, bro.
Dude, she like actually graded like it's fucking life or death.
And we didn't even. We got like 5 journal entries in like by the end of the year, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't even end up finishing it. It's like, why are you even assigning this?
She had just so much like shit going on, bro. I'm like
The peeps.
yeah, the peeps.
The
Oh
peeps.
my gosh,
The peeps.
bro. She was
crazy
on Easter,
about
dude?
the peeps, bro.
Oh my god, bro. She had like a stash of peeps.
No, like
classroom.
straight up, dude. She would ask her students to bring her peeps. Do you remember how many times she was like, "You guys don't have to bring me peeps,
Yeah.
but if you did,
Dude,
If
I
you
feel
did,
like-
you'd get a better grade.
I feel like she might have offered us extra credit if we brought her
I'm
peeps
pretty
sometime.
sure, dude.
Is that, like, legal?
around? I don't know.
No,
dude.
it's
Probably.
legal. It's legal for sure. Bro. What the
Probably.
frig, dude?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
If you buy me stuff, I'll give you a better grade.
Dude.
You want to get your grade up? Get me some peeps. Them peeps of all things.
Yeah.
A seasonal item.
she'd
Why would
get
that be
riled
a
up.
thing, dude? For sure.
Riled up.
She probably buys them on Amazon, dude. Like straight up.
In bulk.
In bulk.
In bulk.
Yeah, bro.
Like a barrel of them.
She probably has like a pink painted and yellow painted room, bro.
Dude,
I
she
bet.
probably has like a bedroom just filled with
peep
like-
stuffed animals.
like, yeah, peep stuffed
Yeah.
animals and posters, and like there's like
bunch of
a
memorabilia.
vintage peep that only came out one time, and she has it hanging up.
Framed.
Imagine
It's like
it's
a
like-
nice frame.
Imagine it's actually like so much money, bro. And
Dude,
what if she like made an investment on
She's
early
sitting
in her
on-
life and
she's
It's like
actually-
150K.
dude, she's sitting on $1 million, and she's like, "No, I'm not giving this up.
This is
I'm
my baby.
sticking to my 25K wage. I'm doing this."
Peeps led me the right way, bro.
It's just like a little peep museum in her house.
That'd be crazy.
She was a crazy teacher.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She was
I never
crazy
had her.
too. No,
I didn't
she
even
was.
go to that school.
She was actually insane, dude.
She
I
would get
swear.
mad She would get mad over that.
And she would tell us deep personal things about her life. Remember when she told us that she got domestically abused?
No, not really.
Dude, she kind of like talked about it, like hinted at it, and she was like talking about it, like, because you know how she was from Maine. She would like talk about her old husband, and one day she kind of opened up about it, and it's like, why are you telling this to a bunch of 12-year-olds right now? You know what I mean?
Shit, dude. I don't remember that, but fucking.
Hey man, some teachers just need to vent. All right,
Bro,
leave 'em be.
I had a professor in I had to take an OSH class up at Tech, bro, and she had a full-on mental breakdown in the middle of class, bro. And I'm not gonna like go into specifics, but I'm like shit, and I heard just some shit like she was off. She was on like medicine and stuff, and I heard she got like released from Tech, but
damn.
I'm like a full ass fucking
Like go crazy.
like a mental breakdown.
1 to 10. How bad?
Bro, like an 8 or 9.
Ooh, that's bad. That's
pretty
bad.
bad.
And that was just in my class, but in another class, she had to be like escorted off of campus for having another breakdown. I was like, wow.
They let her stay after the first one.
Yeah, bro. Like, how do
Hey,
you like,
don't do this again.
Yeah, shit, dude. I was like, man. I mean, I hope she's okay, but like, that's crazy.
She's sitting in a hallway crying, and they're like, "Okay, you have to teach another class in 5 minutes, though. So be ready."
Like, get up. You got another lecture.
You're late. We
Imagine.
don't have a substitute.
Yeah, I don't know. That was wild though.
Well, some
bet.
teachers have hard jobs, though. You know.
They do, bro.
For sure. Especially middle school teachers.
Oh yeah, middle
I'd hate
school
to
and
deal with
elementary
middle school
teachers.
kids all
Yeah.
day,
Oh,
dude.
my
Honestly, like freshman, sophomore student, like in high school, I would not want to teach.
I wouldn't want to teach anybody.
I'd rather be a prison guard.
Yeah. At least those people are
Straight
somewhat
up.
competent.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I would
Less
not want to.
interaction.
I would not want to deal with like kids of these younger generations.
Ooh.
Like I would not want to do that shit. Like,
All these
it's crazy.
entitled kids
all
that
these
think
skibbity kids. dude.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god. That shit's retarded. Dude.
this kid's allergic to peanuts. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude. Literally.
can't have peanuts because Timmy's allergic to them. The whole class doesn't get any. Sorry.
It's fucked, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know.
I'd hate to be a teacher nowadays. Being a teacher like 40 years ago, probably chill.
Yeah.
Probably pretty chill.
Well, yeah, you used to get to beat the kids.
Students would be actually disciplined.
Do you know the average salary for a teacher now is like $40,000 in Montana?
Really, 40,000?
Dude,
Bro.
you would think like teacher. I went to Central, and you would think those teachers would make more money, but I think they made less money than I make currently.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I mean, and you think about it, like teachers, it's not an easy job.
No,
bro.
it's
not,
one of the
bro.
worst jobs
I
ever.
feel like it's an underpaid job for the effort you have to
sure.
put in. And
Well, on top of like the amount of responsibility you have to have with it, you know, like
Yeah.
you're practically parenting those kids.
yeah,
Pretty
you
much
know.
any job that's paid for by taxpayers is underpaid, unless it's like super high up in the government, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just
I
actually
mean,
fucked up.
even the president, I don't think doesn't make that much money for serving 4
Pretty
years.
sure it's like $400K a year.
Which I mean, that's not as much as you would
no.
think, you know.
That's.
Like Donald Trump made less money doing that than he would have just staying.
But all of them make
In his
like
business.
all of them make like a bunch of money afterwards, like
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
tours and
for-
speeches. and
yeah,
stuff.
through-
I mean, you're
through all
spending
their
4
assets.
years.
The Obamas make like millions of
Oh,
dollars doing.
I mean, you're
that shit.
spending 4 years just meeting all these billionaires and world leaders and stuff.
Like
You're-
networking,
yeah.
bro, just literally just growing whatever you have, all your businesses. Like you're the president, you get so much clout.
Yeah.
That shit, you got so much forms of income there.
Oh yeah,
But the salary itself, I feel like it's still a little low for the actual salary.
for sure. I mean, you can launch nukes at other countries, and you're only getting paid. You're getting paid about as much as a doctor.
yeah,
Which is
Like
kinda
a
sad.
surgeon.
Really good doctor, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like a surgeon. Yeah,
Shout out to the doctors, dude.
for sure.
I'd hate to go to school for being a doctor.
Couldn't be
Tell
me.
you what, 10 years of school, bro. Be like a surgeon or something.
It's crazy too.
I think
'cause,
it's
like,
more than 10. I think it's like
Well,
12 or 14. Or
It
some shit.
depends on like, what you're doing for school, which is crazy too. Because in America, it's like that long, but in places like India, it's like 4 years,
Yeah.
and they're better doctors for the most part, which is crazy.
Crazy. Holy shit.
They need them more.
Because I was watching this video about it the other day where this guy was just complaining about it. He's like, if I just did this in India, I would only have to do it for 4 years. I decided to do it over here.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like 40 already. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
By the time you become a doctor, you might be dead.
Yeah,
Seriously,
dude.
That's a fucking wow. Long ass time.
You're not
Oh,
making
yeah.
much money until then. You
No. Like, you're usually working a different job while you're like interning at the hospital or something
Yeah, you
like that.
almost have to.
Medical school is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially once you get up there to like the more advanced shit.
Specialized classes and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to the doctors. That couldn't be me. But
Yeah, fuck that. People that are still becoming doctors, good for you, because I could not do that.
Being a judge takes a long time too. That's like 8 to 10 years of school. I hate to do that.
Yeah, that would suck.
But they make bank too.
Yeah.
Like $200K a year, damn near.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of
Something like that.
lot of benefits in like law. Having a job in law.
I'd hate to do that though. That's so much paperwork, I bet.
I bet it's like all paperwork.
Yeah.
Trials are like the most fun part of your day.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Imagine being an attorney. How much reading you would have to do.
Did you ever watch like? Did your parents ever watch like Judge Judy when you were a kid?
I
Shit
don't
like that.
I don't know.
Do you know what Judge Judy is?
Yeah.
Yeah. She made like 200 mil a year at some point
Holy
doing
shit.
her show.
Isn't she like? Is she a real judge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know there's like a few of those shows where they're not even real judges. They're just like reality
Yeah.
TV stars.
No,
and stuff.
Judge Judy's a real judge. She like kind
Okay.
of started that shit. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think she was the first judge show,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
She made like 200 mil a year at some point. She still makes like millions a
good
year.
for
That's
her.
reruns and like licensing and shit.
Good shit.
That is crazy bucks.
It's wild. And they have so many episodes of that shit too. Just because like there's so many dumbass cases out there. Shit's crazy.
As long as there's people, there will always be dumbass shit that goes on.
Yeah, you gotta have the people to fucking put them in line, dude.
Exactly.
Figure it out.
Oh.
I bet like people like getting into like being a cop now, like that percentage is so low. Like the amount of people becoming cops.
Yeah, I feel like, cause like, I mean,
Who do you know our age that's becoming like a cop?
Nobody. I know. Well,
Not many
isn't-
people.
isn't Ethan Robleski?
Is he?
I have no idea.
I think he is. I think he is.
Well, good for him if he is.
Yeah, for real. Good for him.
But like it's not that common, dude.
No.
No, it's not. I mean, you think about it, like the amount of patriotic like civilians in the U.S. is low.
Low.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's
People
like
don't
at an
care-
all-time low.
People don't care about the country anymore, low key. You know
Fuck
what I
no.
mean?
It's
kinda
so divided right now. It's crazy.
It's so scary, bro.
It's because
100%.
everything became a popularity contest. It's like people only vote on what they think's the most popular thing to vote for, which is crazy.
It's all about money.
And there's like a good amount of people that join the military too, but like you said, it's just all about money.
Yeah, they join the
Everybody joins for
military
that free college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll
The
join for
enlistment
basic
bonus.
training or some shit and then dip.
Bro, you think about the pharmaceutical industry, bro. Like, bro, they will find ways to just keep making money off you. You know what I mean?
Pharmaceutical
crazy.
industry goes crazy.
It's crazy. Like, they help fund so much of the government, bro.
Oh yeah.
And you boys know Moosey. Moosey was
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
me
yeah.
that shit. He's in nursing and he like wrote a paper about it or something. So
Yeah.
it's crazy, like how like powerful the pharmaceutical.
Especially with like the opioid epidemic. That's 100% all of them. Like how like they used to go around like I don't remember when, but like I don't know, like anywhere between like the 60s to the 80s. I think like the 80s. And like they would like tell like these small town doctors, hey, prescribe this, and they would like pay them to prescribe people opiates, like overprescribe them and shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is wild. It's so unethical.
Well, yeah, and that's how like the heroin trade got started too, is the government would supply it to drug dealers and then just let them deal
Yeah.
and kill off. It was basically just the black community.
Crack, yeah.
Yeah. And it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy what they get away with. Because they've been sued billions of times for billions of dollars. And
Yeah.
they're just still...
They're still doing
They're
it.
fine. They don't care.
Yeah, so much for dividing of power, dude.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. Like, since they have so much influence, they're influencing our government because they're paying our government to do shit. So,
Yeah.
obviously, they have a little more influence in what goes on than what the government's actually saying. It's crazy the way the world works. It's just all about money, like you said.
Yeah, it is all about the dollar bill. Shit.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna get my money. I don't care about theirs.
Yeah. It's crazy. You gotta have that mindset to be
Literally.
successful.
Oh yeah.
Like now.
They make it
Yeah,
so
you-
hard to make money nowadays too.
You can't get trapped in that system that they want you to get trapped in because
Yeah.
that's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
yeah, That's the worst part.
It will get you, bro. Like, seriously.
Yeah, dude. It's wild. And, like, fuck, dude. I hate the idea of, like, working till you're, like, 65. You know what I mean? Like, all, like, the people you see, like, driving around, like, brand new cars for the most part, old people. You know what I mean? Like, enjoying their lives. And it's like, dude, you're, like, done in, like, 10 years.
Even then,
you know what I mean?
Do you guys ever get, like, sad when you see someone that's, like, 80 or 90
Yeah,
and they're
dude.
still working? And you're
Like those
"Fuck,
Walmart
dude."
graders sometimes, man.
Dude. I was driving down to here the other day from Walmart, and I don't know if you know that there's a super old guy, super sweet, nice guy with a gray beard that's a greeter at Walmart. And I saw him getting out of his like rinky dinky ass house with his Walmart smock on, getting into his shitty ass car, and I was like, fuck, dude. I want to help those people. That's who I want to help. I want one day to be able to pull over and be like, don't go to work today.
Seriously.
Like, seriously. I'll give you some money. I'll help you out. I'll help you out, whatever you need.
Absolutely.
Like,
bro.
that's what I want to do. Because fuck working past 65. Fuck working past 50, dude.
They tried raising the retirement age over in France, dude, and they rioted like crazy.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck that.
That's too much of your life, you know, dedicated to something you probably don't even want to be doing.
100%, dude.
But you have to do something, you know.
You definitely have to do something, but you don't have to do that. And especially like at the rates they pay nowadays, it's like
my heart goes
so
out to
hard.
Goes out to those people who are struggling.
Oh
there.
yeah,
exactly.
It makes me think how fortunate I am.
Oh, for real.
Me too, dude.
I feel fortunate every day. I wake up in
Seriously.
like this house, and I'm like, fuck yes, dude.
Yeah, see the sunshine, bro. You're like,
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't care. Like, I get mad that I have to go to work, but it's like I could quit that job whenever and
For
like
real.
go find a new one really quick. I'm young.
seriously.
I'm not held down by anything right now.
Yeah, you got time.
Mm-hmm.
For
You all
sure.
got time.
A lot of
For
people
sure.
don't, which is the sad thing.
Perfect age to like be like doing like fucking some shit like this too. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean?
That's
Like,
always what I've heard.
like-
Like in your 20s, experiment.
Yeah.
That's all you do. Experiment, and then in your
Yeah.
30s, you kind of found what you want to do.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Like if you
just
think
do
you have a
that.
good idea, run with it.
Yeah,
You know.
bro. It's crazy. The educational system will fucking make you rush to find out who you want to be, but like
Exactly.
you can't do that. Like it takes time. Like
Mm-hmm.
and just the material that you go through in high school and even some college, like it's nothing that is interesting or pertains to what you actually want to do, and it needs to be. I feel like it needs to be more diverse,
Exactly.
so people can actually find their
what
calling,
they want to do.
Their calling,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like teach some more diverse fucking classes.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. We've been graduated for what years? 3 years, 4 years now, something like that.
Yeah, 3.
I haven't used a single thing I've learned in school ever at one of my jobs, like ever. Maybe a little math here and there, but that's shit
Yeah.
you learn in fucking like kindergarten through 4th grade.
For real, bro.
It's like
it's wild.
half the shit I've needed to use in the real world, I've never learned at school once. And it's sad.
It's
just sad.
A real thing. That's shitty.
And like you said, we need more diversity in classrooms where
Right.
like you could go into a class and they could teach you how to operate, like how to make beats, how to make music and stuff. Like there's still music classes and shit, but a
Right.
lot of schools shut those classes down nowadays. Like art and music are getting shut down in a lot of school districts.
Yeah.
And it's so sad
I
because
agree.
those are the most important classes.
Or even like shit like finding like a good job and like writing a good resume. And
they
like,
don't tell
shit
you how
like
to do that shit. You have to
Or,
figure
like,
that out on your own.
Knowing how to like fucking like set like a budget for yourself and like shit like that.
real.
Like being financially responsible. You
No,
know?
but after high school, you don't know how to bounce a check. You don't even know how to write a check.
Exactly.
Like it's great. You don't know
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do for taxes, how you're supposed to file them,
Yeah.
anything.
And I'm like just learning that shit like right now, honestly. I'm in accounting, my like senior semester. But like fuck, dude, like for the people who don't go to college, like how are you gonna know how to fucking pay your bills? Fucking
You shouldn't have to go to college to learn all that.
no, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It should literally if they're gonna throw you out in the real world at like 18, bro, you gotta show people how to do shit.
Exactly.
And you gotta give
get
people opportunities to find something else.
people don't even know how to build their credit. 90% of the time, it's like you have to tell people how to build credit and stuff after they've graduated.
And
high
like
school.
knowing what
yeah.
to do and what not to do with things like a credit card and shit like
Exactly.
that. And like
Like that's how so many, and that's why they don't teach is because they can keep people in debt because people do dumb shit with credit cards and stuff like that, and they're just in debt for the rest of their lives, basically.
Or doing shit like filing for insurance and
Yeah,
this
shit,
type
you,
of
shit,
shit.
you have to do.
Exactly.
Getting loans,
paying
like,
rent, bro.
You need to get a loan at some point to buy a house.
Yep.
Like, no matter who you are.
Yep.
Seriously.
Unless
Knowing
you're
when
going to
you
pay
are
straight
good and aren't
cash.
good to get a loan.
Yeah,
Better ways to do so.
Yeah, you need a loan, bro, and you don't have a good credit score. You know how much interest you're fucking paying, dude.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
And it's crazy how it all goes around. You know, it actually kind of all fucking circles around.
And yeah, that's exactly how they want it. It's exactly what they want. They want you to feel like you're trapped, so you can't quit your job. You can't leave this house because you're still paying it off. You can't leave the country because you fucking live here, and they'll find you if you leave. And it's like it's crazy, bro. They just have you in a box, but they make you think you're free.
Yeah. I know. It's wild, but
The world's crazy.
It's reality. You know, sometimes it's hard to face, but you gotta set your mind aside for the good things in life and
100%
shit that you can. Because you right now, like I can't change the world, but like maybe one day. For now, I'm gonna work on what I can. You know.
Exactly. Do like circling back to the beginning of the podcast. Do what you love, and then one day you'll be able to change the world if that's what you want to do.
Bro,
I mean,
yeah, and if the people that need to hear it and they latch on, awesome, bro. I'm glad I could do that. Seriously.
This has been a very inspirational podcast.
I know,
Very.
I love it. I love it. Michael, could I rip that, brother?
Oh, yeah, no, I got you.
Thank you, bro.
I got you. Yeah, no, dude. Creative shit's crazy.
Hopefully we inspired some people today, bro.
I hope
Oh,
so.
for sure. I bet we did.
The 30 people that watch this podcast, I hope you feel inspired.
Yes.
One
Shout
day.
out.
Chase
one
your
day.
dreams, actually. Like,
Yeah, chase your dreams.
Yeah.
dude, you know the video of Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Like, wow, he wasn't playing around when he said that shit like almost 10 years ago, bro. Like, chase your dreams.
Chase your dreams. Just do it, man.
Just do it. He wasn't
Just
kidding.
do it. He wasn't kidding.
He was ahead of the time.
I think it's one of the most viewed podcasts, at least on YouTube, is Shia LaBeouf and John Berthenol. How do you say his last name? Berthenol. I said it right. Oh my god. But it's one of the most viewed podcasts because it's just him and John just sitting there talking about real shit. And I love Shia, dude. He's such a good guy. Like, he's not great. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But
he accepts that.
he's working on himself. And that's what you have to admire. People that see the flaws in the world and in themselves, and they work on it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's how you can reflect your flaws to show the world what, you know, you can really do and what their potential is, you know?
Just do it. You don't
like,
know.
learn off the shit like I fucked up on.
Exactly. Like,
Be a
dude,
big sibling to the world. Or something.
there's so many people to learn, like, what not to do from, especially like with what all of us want to do. There's so many people that have done music shit the wrong way and then came back around and did it the right way.
Seriously.
So you know to avoid doing it the wrong way that they did. And like the same shit with YouTube. We know not to go down this certain path because others have tried it and it didn't work out.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's like that. You just got to do it.
Yeah,
like we were
'cause
saying.
You never know.
You never
Seriously,
know.
you never know, man.
And even if it doesn't succeed, at least you tried.
Yeah.
At least when you're looking back on your life, you're like, damn.
I don't regret anything.
I wish I tried that.
Yeah.
You know, At
Trying
least you
and
did it.
failing is a whole lot better than accepting failure and not doing anything.
At least you did it.
Yeah.
And you can say, at least I tried.
Yeah,
you know, I
seriously.
tried to make a name for myself.
And that's kind of what you're supposed to do when you're young, I feel. It's just kind of like say, fuck it, you know? Let me try some shit,
Seriously, bro.
you know?
And don't
I
listen
think-
to other people either.
And I think that's where, like, like a lot of hate comes from, too, is like other people.
can't
Like, it's a
listen to
scary thing to do, you know?
Yeah, because
Like-
everyone gets hate, bro.
Well,
No,
and
for
that's the
sure.
thing too. A lot of people will support you when you're starting out and only getting, a few hundred people to watch your shit or listen to your shit.
Right.
But then once you start getting a lot of people on it, they're like, how come he's getting all this and I'm not?
Seriously.
It's like, because I've been working for it, dude. Like, if
Yeah.
you did the same thing, you would get it.
Yeah, seriously. I feel it happens so much. It actually happens all the time.
People just jealous
Seriously.
and envious. Yeah.
Shit
I
runs
mean,
deep.
and you think about like just the culture of honestly everything. It's just normal to automatically hate, and people are like sheep to opinions.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, they don't have the brain cells to develop their own opinion, or they won't get all the context of a situation. And I'm just talking
Because most
about
people
on
don't want to
social
put,
media.
like the time into, like, fully know about a situation before they speak on
Yeah.
it, you know?
Well,
they see like one clip.
Exactly. That's the problem. They don't no one does research anymore. They don't they'll see one clip that's framed poorly, like that makes someone look terrible, and it's like, well, you didn't watch the clip right before that where it says it's a joke or some shit.
Yeah,
and they'll keep doing that shit too because like people like fuck with drama. Yeah, exactly. That shit's gonna get the most engagement. So they'll just keep doing it because it gets them attention.
What I've learned is if you don't even pay attention to it, it doesn't even affect you. Like Joe Rogan's talked about this. Like, you know how many times Joe Rogan's been canceled and he still does his podcast every day.
Yeah.
He's like
still like number 1, number 2
literally.
in the world.
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
He don't give a shit.
It's like you can't cancel people like that because they don't listen. The second you start like responding and getting aggressive towards that stuff, that's when they win.
Yeah. That's when you know they get the best of you. And honestly, like it's hard to like, you know, like not strong like that. Because like they actually point out like your flaws, you know, and you're like, fuck,
they fuck with you.
Yeah, like I really kind of worked hard on that part of my song, and they said they didn't fucking like it or something, and I'm like, fuck,
like,
and I'm like, I don't know. I think criticism.
It's important.
It's important.
People might hate that I bring up this example, but that new KSI song, I don't know if you've listened to it.
That shit's so ass.
In my opinion, it's pretty bad.
That shit.
And people keep giving him hate for it, and he's like, guys, I get that it's not my best song.
I low-key think it's all part of like the marketing, dude. I swear,
bro. It could be because
like him doing like those like fucking like phone calls and shit, bro.
I was thinking about it earlier today, like the kind of videos he's making, bro. Like he's reacting to people hating on it.
And that's definitely
it's honestly
he just posted
so
that
song
promo. I was like, dude,
for sure.
See, that's the thing people don't understand about him, and he's one of the OGs. He knows exactly what he's doing for the most part. You know, like even when if he dropped the song expecting it to go good and it didn't, he was like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up and make it look like it's their fault. You know?
Yeah.
But who knows? He might not feel that way.
Who knows? Who
That
knows what's
shit's
going
so
through
bad.
that crazy ass brain?
Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think the song is as bad as people are saying it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's like people are hating on it
like so
bad.
It's not like, okay, professionally speaking,
it's not the worst
bad.
song ever.
It's just so corny.
It's corny.
Yeah, the lyrics need so much work.
Unbelievably corny.
Like if you listen to what that one really popular song he has, "Holiday." What is that? What it's called? "Holiday," where he sings and stuff. It's really good. And then you compare it to that, you're like, why? How did you go from that to that, man? Come on.
True.
Then I mean, I get it.
People
will hate on
if he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know. He could be.
Who knows?
It'd be smart to do some shit.
It'd be smart. I mean, it would be working right now.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. He's making so much money with other shit, bro. Why not?
I mean, he's a part owner in Prime, and they made like $2 billion already. I was like,
yeah,
it's like holy shit.
And they made the company with Mr. Beast, or KSI made it with Logan Paul and Mr. Beast, bro.
That Lunchable type thing.
Lunch Beat or some shit like that.
Yeah,
they're getting hate for that too.
I've heard that, but they're all gonna get hate for whatever they do for the rest of their life.
And how I see it, I'm like, bro, they're just trying to make a business.
They're just trying to do shit differently, like everybody else.
Yeah, trying to make some money. Why wouldn't they? They have a platform, you know, trying to do something good.
For the most part, like I mean, Mr. Beast is kind of being thrown under the bus quite a lot recently, but for the most part, they're decent humans. They're not out there fucking everybody over. Seriously. You know,
I hear that Squid Game shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
I hear he did let him drink water and shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's the shit I could totally see that shit, but that's crazy.
Shit, bro.
But for the most part,
shit like they did in the Netflix show. Dude.
I'm mainly talking about like KSI, because KSI is genuinely a really good guy.
Yeah, you can tell.
You can tell. I don't know if you've ever seen him on like podcasts or anything when he's not in the KSI character. He's a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like Logan just had a baby, so I'm sure that will chill him out a little bit. Yeah, you know,
for real.
Watching like the Paul brother fucking like
arc is it's insane.
Crazy, when they started out on Vine, and then like the fucking like. It's everyday bro shit. And like the Rice Gum diss track era, dude.
Yeah, dude. They had Jake Paul and Logan had diss tracks on each other, bro.
Dude. Jake Paul moved into that
and then the
team house.
And then the Suicide Forest shit.
Yo.
That shit was his apology.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He's reading from a script,
the fact that Logan Paul could come back from that is how crazy the internet is. It's like
seriously.
You could film something like that, and then a few years later, people are like,
right.
"You're
people
still
move
a good
on
guy.
to other things, dude. People move on to other things.
For real. I think it's very dependent, but does something like that actually like just make you a bad person in general? You know, I don't know.
It depends.
I feel like it depends on other people's opinion and the situation in general. You know what I mean? And
like
what your true intentions were in the moment.
No.
And that goes for any scenario.
exactly. Like you just said, it just depends on what exactly happened in that moment and what you were thinking, you know?
For real.
Like most people aren't serial killers, you know, but a lot of people recently have been coming out as like child predators.
The Diddy list, the Diddy list, the Epstein list
is crazy. Michael just walked into my room before you showed up and showed me this fucking thing.
Dude, it's like a class action. It's just like some like
calling for
lawyers
like
ad on
lawsuits.
Instagram. Did Diddy assault you? Are you a victim of P. Diddy? And it's like, no.
It's like, you know, that like those TikTok lawsuits that you could sign up for and maybe get a few cents if you it's like they're doing that with the Diddy shit right now. It's crazy.
Dude, that is crazy.
He's gonna lose everything, dude. He's cooked.
Yeah, he is cooked.
He's cooked.
Wow. That is wild.
Yeah.
He is actually finished.
Absolutely.
He's done for, dude.
Shit, dude.
I never trusted P.
1,000
Diddy's
bottles of
face,
lube.
dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The
1,000
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Have you seen
bro.
the videos of like him and Travis, bro? Dude, they're so funny. I'll try and find one for you later. They're so funny.
Yeah, no, dude. P. Diddy's a interesting guy.
Oh yeah.
Weird motherfucker, dude.
So weird.
Why would you need 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Dude.
Even
what
if
was
that
their
is
defense
fake,
for
the
it?
fact that it's believable shows what kind of person he is becoming the public
bro.
light recently.
What was their defense for it? Like
They
lawyer
got it
was
from
like,
Costco.
Or the Americans like to buy in bulk or something.
Yeah, and then Costco came out and said we don't even sell baby oil.
We don't even have that much in stock at a time,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
Like, how the fuck?
That's a lot of baby oil.
It is, bro.
That's
a
more than
buttload.
any store has
You know those
at
giant
all.
Yeah.
bet.
You know
Except for
those
a baby
giant
oil
propane
store.
tanks filled with like gas and shit
Yeah.
on a truck? That's
Yeah.
like 2 of those filled with baby
gosh.
oil, dude.
Ridiculous.
It's absurd.
It's so much, bro.
Dude, insane.
Wonder if he
Where do you
bathed
even
in it.
keep all that?
I don't know, bro. You gotta have a fucking
In like
garage.
in the vents in the
Straight up.
ceiling.
I
so
mean,
you
I
can just
bet
dump
when you
it
have
on
a
people
fat
at
ass
the end.
mansion.
Yeah.
I wonder if his like cleaning crew knew about it. Like he probably has maids.
I don't
Bro,
know if this video
Probably.
that came out recently is like an actual true video because you never know nowadays with like AI and shit like that. But it's a video of people at a Diddy party and him like yelling like, "Hey, if your kids are still here past 10 o'clock, that's your fault."
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's like he's up on a balcony screaming that shit, and I'm like, I don't know if that's real, but I believe it if it is.
I bet it is.
I bet it is.
Yeah, bro.
I
He
have
would
that
talk about
saved.
that shit in like interviews too. Dude, he called like that he was gonna get arrested. He was like they asked him, they were like, "Do you think anything will ever come of your parties?" He'd be like, "They hate it. I'm gonna probably get arrested one day." And
Bro,
it's like,
he's
dude,
literally telling us the whole time.
like what? So
That's
ballsy.
crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how you can be that like.
And think about all the
horny.
people who would
How,
pull
how
up to
can you
those
be
parties.
that horny, dude?
Right.
I don't get it, man.
Like,
How are you that horny?
Some
insane.
people just, I mean, that's the thing. Some people
I think the
get so
power
famous.
probably goes to their head.
Some people
Yeah,
get so
true.
famous and have like so much sex that
Mm-hmm.
only certain things will turn them on. You know,
Yeah, they
Only
become
certain
they
things
they
become
become crazy.
fucked in the head.
Yeah,
It's crazy. That's how fame can do to you, bro. You know. There's a
that's
lot of
what I
good-
never
there's-
want to happen, dude.
No,
Fuck that.
but there's some good things with fame you can bring. You know,
Mm-hmm.
stay true to yourself. You know,
There-
spread your
there's a
message.
lot of good famous people out there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not dissing on that.
For
There's
sure.
a lot of good famous people out there.
for sure.
Do you think Kanye West is one of them?
No,
No.
not at the moment. Him and his wife just divorced again.
Shout out. Shout out.
Shout out.
For real.
Do you think Kanye is a good person?
Maybe.
Think about it.
I think Kanye's been off the drugs as of recent.
I don't
Yeah, bro.
know. I
What
haven't
was-
really
He was
heard.
spending
What-
like $40,000 a month on like nitrous gas from his
I
dentist.
actually heard that.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the Galaxy gas.
Didn't the dentist like release the text messages between them? And it was like Kanye begging for nitrous. for a little
Yeah,
bit?
dude. He was
Yeah.
like, bring it. Bring the nitrous to like the Calabasas house or something.
yeah, 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 crazy shit.
And like in the text, like right before the dentist was saying, we should get everybody on this drug. We should make it recreational. And it's like, yo, dude,
Like,
why is Kanye interacting with like the fucking laughing gas supervillain right now?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Kanye. I hope he's okay. First of all, you know,
The thing that
doesn't have a serious issue.
Well,
I
see, the
wonder
thing that
what
scares
Jay-Z
me-
thinks of Kanye.
The thing that scares me about Kanye is it's been pretty quiet on the Kanye front as of recent.
It has.
But
So
it always
that's what
gets
scares
pretty
me.
quiet, and then
Then shit blows out of proportion. That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
God.
It blows up like so crazily. So I just hopefully it blows up in a good way, you know, not some crazy I want to kill all the Jews type shit again.
Seriously, dude.
that one clip of him where he's like, where he was like sitting outside talking to paparazzi, and he was like, "I'm not gonna say the race of the doctor."
I did see that.
But the
shit.
doctor
That's
was
wild.
Jewish. It's so
Damn.
funny.
Did he like
What?
right after that go?
Yeah.
He was Jewish.
He was Jewish.
No.
The doctor was Jewish. And it's like, okay, Kanye.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know.
Like-
What did you guys think of like Vultures 1 and 2, like those albums?
I didn't like Vultures 2.
I
There was
think-
like one good song on there from what I remember. I couldn't think of the name of it right now, but
I think Kanye's last like good album was Yay.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree. I don't know. I just like Vultures 1 and 2. I
Donda?
didn't feel it all.
Ever since Donda, it's been
yeah.
hit or
Diff-
miss.
It's been different.
It seems like he's just been rushing. It's like, why are you? It's like, it seems more basic.
Do you guys think Kanye has another classic album in him?
I don't know. I don't think
If
so.
he gets off the gas,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
gets
nitrous
off the
gas was
gas.
fucking him up, dude.
I hope he does, because Kanye in his prime is a fucking
Legend.
different breed of an
Legend.
artist.
Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Have you heard,
Fantasy, Saint Pablo, dude.
Yeah. Oh
Have
my
you heard
God.
Jamie Foxx talking about Kanye West? Because like one of Kanye's first recording sessions,
It was Gold Digger?
Yeah, it was in Jamie Foxx's studio, and he just fucking blew Jamie Foxx's mind. And I was like, that's what a legend is.
Yeah, seriously,
And, like,
that's the actions a legend
that's
takes.
crazy. And then it's just so sad to see where it is right now. But
Yeah, bro.
like you said, hopefully he brings it back. I really hope he does.
I think
have
he's
some
just
hope.
been trying too hard to stay relevant.
I think that might be.
I think that's what he can, because he has been.
Right.
But
He's
at,
been
like,
very
what-
good
But
at
at what
it.
cost?
Right.
you
Yeah.
know?
You Kanye, you just gotta go quiet,
It's like-
bro, and drop a fucking. You gotta take your time with an album.
He just has to realize, like,
You gotta reconnect with.
Jay-Z will be quiet, and then he'll come out with an album and be like,
he's
okay,
got to
that's pretty
remember
good.
where he came from, you know, like what got him started into all this in the first place. I think that'll help.
Yeah.
And maybe he does. Maybe
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't live in his brain.
And thinking of this like from an artist perspective, you know, yeah, like you said, you don't know what's going on in his brain.
Exactly.
You could be feeling something completely different
crazy.
right now. And I hope he just finds that right headspace, you
Mm-hmm.
know, locks down and fucking, because he can. I have faith.
I think he's
can.
got one more in him if he straightens his shit out.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's crazy right now. Like, true crazy.
Yeah.
Like, makes, like, that, like, Taylor Swift shit look light.
Well, I wonder how this
You know?
divorce has him feeling right now. Like,
Obviously fucking probably horrible.
I know that's what I'm saying. Is like I wonder if that could be some inspiration to get back into some good writing ass
For real.
shit. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Who
know.
knows? Well, I guess we'll see.
Or
We'll
he'll
see.
do some crazier shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye's in the news again.
Uh-oh.
Honey, Kanye's in the news again.
Uh-oh. God, dude, that Alex Jones interview was insane.
What one?
Dude, he did like an interview with Alex Jones, that one where he was
Seriously?
like, I like Hitler.
Oh yeah. Okay,
cool
I've
guy.
seen that.
Oh, was it?
The
Oh, I'm
clips of
thinking of
that.
the
Where he's
Morgan,
like in the black mask with like the biker jacket type of thing.
Yeah, I've seen that. The clips of that at least. I haven't seen the whole podcast.
It's so fucking insane, dude. Because like to sit next to Alex Jones and make him look like the sane person.
literally
in a
that's
conversation,
absurd.
That's
Wild.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You got to be like next level off your shit, saying some wild things,
saying some shit like that.
you know. And that came out of nowhere too. It's like, okay, Kanye.
Yeah. What was that?
Okay.
What was that interview he had with like? Is it Pierre Morgan? I think.
Piers
Piers
Morgan.
Morgan.
Piers Morgan, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I didn't finish what I was saying, bro. I'm not talking. I'm not done talking or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
That interview was crazy.
Do you remember that one he did with Sway, where he was like, "How Sway? How Sway?"
You don't have the answer, Sway. Then like 2 years later, he's like, Sway, you did have the answers.
It's crazy.
How about I think he was on with Joe Rogan. He's like, how much does the earth cost? Bro, only Kanye would think of that.
Literally. It's like, how much does the whole earth cost?
Yeah.
God, dude.
Crazy people, bro.
And I think Joe was like, could you buy the earth? And he's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
I don't know.
That's so funny.
You might be able to, dude.
That's why I love Joe as an interviewer, because he'll just ask the random questions to help.
He'll like play
help
into the
you.
personalities.
Yeah, he'll help you be a little more crazy.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind Kanye for president, dude. That shit would be
It'd
hilarious.
be so crazy. It'd be so cool.
Bro.
We would know we'd be living in an alternate timeline.
Oh,
if
yeah.
that shit
Oh
happened.
my god, dude. A fucked up time.
We can make it happen, guys. Right here, right now.
I bet. Vote for Kanye. Dude, I would have voted for him. Just straight up, dude.
Fair enough.
Just to be funny, bro.
Dude, our fucking elects this year. I'm like not
Oh
a
my
political
God.
person, but bro, like I can't be bothered. Like what the,
Yeah, I think
what the fuck are these people doing?
It's
man?
been like that since like 2016, bro.
For real, like that's what I was saying. It all just became a popularity contest. Who's the most popular at this given time? And it's just sad. Even like the political ads for local shit is getting absurd.
You can't trust shady sheep.
You can't.
Bro,
can't.
there's so much
Two-face
ass.
tester.
Yeah,
Dude, you can't
Bro,
trust.
They literally have
According,
catchphrases.
according to
for
the ads, you can't trust anybody. So I don't know who to vote for. I might vote for myself.
it. Seriously, can I run?
I'd vote for you, Clint.
Thanks, I appreciate
I'd probably
that.
vote for you too.
Sick.
Straight
If
up.
all three of you are on this, we could get this started. All
For
right.
real.
Instead
Get
of
a
voting
nice-
for Kanye, vote for me.
Yeah.
Vote for Clint.
Tuesday, 2025.
There we go. I'll get signs and everything. We'll start this shit. I got a
Real, bro.
month.
Yeah, you'd be a good candidate for
Yeah.
what we're given, I think.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly.
I trust you more than anybody else. Straight up. What would be
Me
the
too.
policies you run on?
I don't even know. I'll let the people decide. That's the whole point, isn't it?
What would you like? Okay. Let's say they want to do like an annual purge.
I do a purge.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be down to do a,
Colt, what would
a
you
little
do during the purge?
Let's do
What would
like
I do during
not
the
not
What
like,
would you do during the purge?
Hold on. Let's run this scenario. It's only like an 8-hour long purge, but you can do whatever you want.
It's
I don't
only
care.
8 hours?
8 hours.
What if you have to drive somewhere to do your shit, though?
Then you better drive fast.
Okay.
Shit,
There's
bro.
no laws.
Better
bro.
be
You can-
prepared,
You
yeah.
can drive
For real.
160.
Okay.
It's a purge. You
Okay,
can
Colt,
drive
what are you doing in that scenario?
Okay, low key, I'm fucking. I'm not gonna hide in my house. I'm gonna just fucking take some supplies. Damn it, fucking gun maybe. Fucking go up in the mountains, and I'm gonna probably like climb a tree. Actually, I probably can't climb a tree. But I'll do my best to hide and just like lock down.
Find a
for
nice
the
little
next.
cave.
I would go out by myself because I don't want to be fucking with nobody.
See,
honestly.
That's what they always get wrong in the purge movies is they try to hide in the biggest ass house in the goddamn block, and it's like, guys,
Yeah.
What would you
Go
do,
hide-
Clint?
They're gonna come into the big
I
ass
do
house.
exactly
to
what Colt did.
See,
except
I'd rob a bank.
I would, but first I would rob a gun store, take like 5 guns, is enough to like, and a lot of ammo, enough just in case anybody rolls up on me.
Right.
They done.
First purge,
But-
I'm stealing a tank.
Where would you get a tank?
Military base because it's purge.
But which one? How like you said, like
What are you
how
doing with the
how far
tank?
would you have to drive to get this tank, and then how would you steal said tank without getting shot by the
Well,
military
I'd
at
sit
said
outside
military
the
base?
military base for like up until the purge.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so you'd already be there. You
I'd
wouldn't
already
have to
be
get
there, right?
You wouldn't have to waste any time getting
And
there.
in the previous purge, this would be the second purge actually.
Okay,
The
okay.
previous purge, I would have stolen like a shit ton of like rocket launchers, like shit like that,
and just stowed them away.
stowed them away,
Okay,
like it's
okay.
GTA 5. And then I'm breaking in, I'm stealing the tank. Third purge, I'm doing whatever I want with the tank, like robbing banks, stealing other stuff that I think would be cool. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
bro.
fair enough. I mean,
It's the
seems like a solid plan.
Seriously,
if you, do
got
ask
like a
me.
3-year plan, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2-year
3
plan and shit.
whole 3-year purge
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah,
As
dude.
long as you don't die in the first 2, that third year
exactly,
will be really good
it'll
for
be
you.
really beneficial.
Yeah, exactly.
The profit I'll make off that, you know
Insane.
what I mean?
Isn't
Like-
there a story? I think you showed me this doc. It's like a documentary on YouTube about a guy in some small town who decided to just take his shit back.
Build a dozer.
And
he built a dozer.
He built like a tank bulldozer.
He put like he welded
insane.
like a bunch of like heavy metal like fucking pieces to like this like.
It was bulletproof.
And he plowed
as
through
fuck.
like some houses in town, some like government buildings, because he wanted to like have his shop have this certain amount of land, and they didn't let him because
they were building like
they
a
were
pipeline
being, like,
or something.
corrupt or some shit,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Some weird shit.
Either way, he
government
disagreed
shit.
with the government, right?
Right.
So he fucked him up.
That's crazy.
He went crazy and then he killed himself.
Yeah, like as they
my
were getting into
gosh.
the tank, he killed himself.
Wow.
And they called
That's
it like
what a
the
way to
death
go
I
out.
know,
dozer or
right, dude?
something.
I was like that's and then if you look it up, there's like pictures of the tank he built online. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Really?
Like
is it actually like
he
structured?
looks like
Oh,
something
yeah,
out of like
solid?
Mad Max.
He welded like plates and plates of metal together and then would weld them onto the bulldozer. And then he had this like, didn't he have like a machine gun planted inside the
Yeah,
thing?
he had like a sniper, but like
Yeah,
like a little
sniper.
sniper window.
Yeah.
What?
Like that guy went all out just to kill some random people that had nothing to do with anything.
That is literally so crazy. What? Why?
That's
the
what I'm
fuck?
saying. Like, why would you build all that and then not go like to the like Washington D.C. and run up the fucking Capitol or some
What?
shit? Like, why would you not do that instead?
real.
I'm just gonna
you're
kill
gonna
all my
put in-
neighbors who feel the exact same way that I do about this situation.
Yeah. If you're going all in like that, bro, you got to go big or go home, man.
I guess.
100%.
And that guy did it. He set the standard for
He has a
anybody else.
documentary about him, so
That's wild.
Good for him.
Wow. Build
Fucking
a tank.
crazy.
Build a tank. Not on my bucket list, but maybe.
This podcast went from inspirational to deadly. Deadly very fast.
very fast.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no, dude. I'd do a purge.
We're still on that? Okay.
I'd do a purge.
I'd do a purge.
What other bills would you pass, Clint?
I don't know.
Would you
honestly.
illegalize guns?
No. Not illegalize guns. That's stupid. I don't think that would do anything anyway.
Would you
But-
try to take over Canada?
I'd take over Canada.
Okay.
Bro, Canada's nice though.
Yeah, I'd take over parts of it.
Like which parts?
Like
Toronto?
the French speaking parts.
Ooh,
they'd
fuck
just give
those
up. I'd
parts.
go in there and they'd be like, "You can have it. I don't care." Be like, sick. I'd take that bulldozer tank. I'd just roll up to
Yeah,
Canada with
roll up
that.
to
They'd be like,
Canada.
"Okay,
French
man."
Canada.
I'm the
You're
president.
good.
I'm the president, motherfucker. Watch out.
You should take over Canada to the point where like it's connected to Alaska.
Oh, that'd be some
That'd be
serious-
sick.
That'd be
Yeah.
I mean,
some
like
serious
the United
movement.
States is just this whole continent, basically,
holy
It'd
shit,
be
that'd be
insane.
crazy.
It'd be all of North America.
It would.
except Mexico, and then we'll get them after.
Mexico would be so much harder, dude.
But after you get Canada, it'd be a little easier.
That
True.
cartel go crazy.
But we got
Some dangerous people.
we got
down there.
we got Alaska, Canada, and Hawaii, and the United States. Like the rest of
True.
the U.S.
We also got Cuba, kind of in a way.
Cuba, kind of. What other territories do we have? Guam. We got
have
Guam.
I don't know if Guam's even by.
I don't even know where.
Mexico.
Yeah,
I
know
don't
where
think
Guam
they
is.
even have weapons over there.
In Guam?
They have spears.
They're just chilling over in Guam, bro. Like
That'd
having
be
the nice
crazy.
life, dude. Chilling.
I'd love
Guam.
Guam.
Guam. I don't even know.
There's a
what
fat
Guam
ass
is.
military base there.
I think that's all it is, right? It's just
no,
the
there's like,
military
I think
base and
there's
then
actual
an
people that
island.
live there too.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know shit about Guam. Let's move there.
Could be wrong though.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be a territory.
Yeah, being
You're
a
like
territory would
halfway
probably
a
suck.
country's bitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Just being used, bro, for your resources.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever
At
the
le-
fuck you got going on for yourself.
At least
just
you're not being
used for it.
invaded like we did to multiple other countries where we were just like, we're not gonna take over them. We're just gonna blow them the fuck
A
up.
banana company. A banana company Dole overthrew Hawaii. That's how we got Hawaii. Was through Dole.
Dole.
Dole. That company Dole. They fucked them up.
Oh shit.
Bad. No, dude, I'm being dead ass. They fucked them up bad, dude.
Like how?
They staged
Yeah,
like a coup. Like
Ser-
no, I swear to God, dude. Dole the banana company staged a coup against Hawaii for their
Like-
fruits.
Like how they said we're not gonna sell
and then the
you any more
military, the
fucking
United States
bananas.
military like helped them out.
So
Look it up.
okay, I'm
it
gonna have
up,
to look
guys.
this up.
Yeah, I
'cause
have no
it's so
idea.
crazy.
I have, like no idea.
Dole,
what this is.
Hawaii.
I thought Hawaii honestly just appeared one day and we were like,
Nope.
that's ours.
Dole had a major hand in that.
Shit.
Sick.
Dole was on their shit.
Huh.
You don't think of
I'm
companies
only,
like that.
only buying Dole bananas from now on.
For real.
They deserve it.
dude,
took over a whole country.
literally.
Savage, actually.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Just for their fruits.
That's just crazy.
And obviously to have a control over their government.
Yeah.
But solely for the fruits.
Solely for the fruits, dude. If fruits cause you that much motivation, then
And the United
fucking
States
fair
government was like, yeah, we'll help you guys out. And they were like, yeah, as long as we get our fruits. That's all they gave a fuck about, dude.
Does anybody actually like fruits?
I think so. I like
Do you?
fruits.
I like
Which kind?
fruits.
What kind? What kind of fruits
I'm
do you
a,
like?
my
May I
favorite
ask?
fruit,
Yeah, what's your favorite fruit?
kiwi.
Kiwi. That's a good. That's a pretty
Dragon
good fruit.
fruit's really good.
bananas.
I
Probably
don't.
my
I don't know
favorite
if I've ever had dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit's really good.
Oh, I must give it a shot.
Apples are solid. I fuck
Apples
with
are always
apples.
solid.
Apples are always fire.
Apples are
what
always
else?
solid.
Oranges,
Oranges are gas.
gas.
Ever had like
Uh,
mango?
Mangoes are so good. Pears,
Pears.
grapes,
Dude, watermelon.
How about
watermelons, gas.
Gas.
watermelons?
Any
So
kind
good.
of melon's pretty damn good.
Most fruits are very fucking good. What about vegetables?
I'm a big
See,
cauliflower.
the second you
broccoli
say
guy.
vegetables,
Yeah.
people go, "Oh, vegetables aren't as good."
I like
Yeah.
cauliflower, broccoli.
I like carrots.
I don't like steamed vegetables. Like I like
Steamed, I
steamed
hate-
vegetables, not boiled vegetables, like
The
in
on-
stew or soup.
I think the only thing I like steamed is like broccoli.
Yeah, I like steamed.
Yeah.
I
broccoli.
like steamed broccoli. What
celery.
else?
I like celery.
Celery's
Broccoli
good.
cheddar soup, gas.
Broccoli cheddar soup is good. I used to get it from Subway all the time. Fucking gas.
Potatoes is probably my favorite vegetable.
Fair enough.
Mashed potatoes.
Trying to think of another really
I
good
love
one.
mashed potatoes.
Go
Mashed potatoes,
crazy.
gas.
Best Thanksgiving food.
Oh.
I don't know why I brought that up. I just was thinking about like how people don't like vegetables nearly as much as they do fruits. You know,
For real.
because fruits have
What other
sugar.
vegetables?
Like
I'm not
an
a big
absurd amount
pepper
of
guy.
sugar.
Not a big pepper guy.
Peppers aren't great.
I'm not a
Not a
big
big
pepper.
Yeah,
onion
peppers
guy.
aren't the great. Oh, dude, my friend's mom used to make these things where it's basically stuffed peppers. I don't know if you've ever had like stuffed peppers, but she would just take the top off like the actual pepper and
Yeah.
just stuff it with shit.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually kind
It
of
was
dope.
so good. That's
That
the
actually
only
sounds
pepper I've
awesome.
ever liked. And it's like,
Yeah.
and if anyone gives me just random peppers, I don't want to eat them. Like, they're
Fair
not stuffed,
enough.
man.
Yeah.
It's not how,
Stuff
it's
that
not
shit
how I
with
know it.
beef and cheese or whatever the fuck. I don't care.
I fuck with cucumbers.
Cucumbers are alright.
Pickles.
Oh, I love pickles, bro.
Pickles are good.
Mhm.
Pickles are solid.
You can put pickles on so much shit, bro.
They come out with weird pickles now, like those sour warhead pickles.
Oh shit, I don't think
I've
had
never
Fucked up.
even
It's
seen that shit.
disgusting.
Warhead pickles. That
Warhead
sounds
pickles.
crazy.
It sounds like it's fucked.
How
They're
do
like
you-
blue too.
How do you make a pickle more like? How do you make a pickle different? Isn't it just a cucumber pickled?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just put different ingredients
just
in
different shit in there.
there. Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't know you could do that.
Instead
I
of
thought
like
it was one way.
vinegar and like this and that.
I thought there was only one way to do it.
Nope.
Shit.
You can do it however you want. Like they have you like chamoy pickles, like those really spicy Mexican pickles.
Ooh, I've never had those
Yeah,
either.
me either.
I-
I'm not
I've
very.
only-
I'm not very
I
cultured.
think
bro.
I've only had I've only had regular American ass pickles. I think
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. That's about as far as I go.
Yeah.
They have like
Shit.
chamoy pickles.
you're a pickle expert, I guess. Pickle
know
connoisseur.
pickles.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
a
you got
big
any
dill
questions about pickles? Michael's your
Yeah,
Dude,
guy.
I got you. I got
Anybody
you.
in the comments need to know where to get pickles. Fucking hit Michael.
I know
up.
the different types of pickles. I know where they come from. I could look at a pickle and be able to tell its country of origin.
Really?
Right then and
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro's actually got that down to a science.
Yeah.
Straight up. Actually
He's
studied
known
it.
in the pickle community. He's a great influence.
Dude, yeah, they call me Mr. Pickle. Straight up. Not even
What
fucking
kind of
around.
pickle is like Pickle Rick then?
Pickle Rick would probably just be like a regular dill pickle.
A regular dill.
A regular dill.
That's I
That's
could see
valid.
it. I could
Very
see it.
average type of
Yeah,
pickle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pickles. I like pickles.
That Pickle Rick shit made Rick and Morty like
More
a hard
iconic.
show to girls.
I'm
You
Pickle
know what I
Rick.
mean? Hey, you want to watch Rick and Morty and all they know about it is that shit. They're
The
like,
Pickle
"Nah."
Rick episode.
dude.
And they don't even know the whole episode. They just know like that.
It's a
was the
sick ass
scenes.
episode though. It's
It's the
thing.
best
Dude,
episode
I
ever.
love that episode, bro.
Dude,
He
he's like-
starts as a pickle and becomes like a fucking mechanical pickle.
Yeah, dude, and he kills a rat and like takes
Go-
its like body to like it adds shit
yeah,
to the
yeah,
takes
pickle.
control of the body.
Takes over
then he
like
goes
some
to
like
a-
Russian black site prison.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Then he
breaks
goes
out
to a
some
therapy
prisoner.
session after.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's such a
good.
really weird structured episode.
Rick and Morty was like so good its first few seasons, and then like the last couple seasons besides the last one was kind of mid, but this
I
last
agree.
one was pretty damn good, dude.
Did you
I'm not
watch
gonna
the most?
lie.
Really?
Did you watch it?
I haven't seen the last season.
The last season's really good,
There's
dude.
this one
Really?
episode where there's like a hole in the bathroom that Rick and Morty go to. It's one of the best episodes I've ever
Oh, it's
seen out of that
hilarious.
show. It's so good. It's
In
in
the-
the
in
newest
this latest
season.
season?
It's so good.
Shit, bro. I think I'm gonna watch that shit
It
actually.
reminds me
should.
of the
Yeah.
first few seasons,
Yeah,
dude,
like-
honestly.
Oh, really?
It reminds you. It like takes you back to the first few seasons
dude.
where it's just them getting into the
Random
most random
adventures.
shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like seasons probably like 1 through 3. Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
Prime.
Oh, dude, it was
And that's
so
the thing
gas.
about those shows. The only show that I feel has never fell off like that is South Park. South Park,
Park,
you could
fair.
start
South
it
Park's
at
had
the
some
most
pretty
recent
mid
episode.
years, but dude, recently it's been
So good.
Good.
It's so good.
I've never been a big South Park guy. Shit.
oh,
Really?
dude, it's so much better than
I
like
get that,
Family
though.
Guy or like. I used to love Family Guy a lot more. I didn't really watch South Park, but like after I gave South Park a chance, I just like it. It's so much more consistently funny than like Family Guy.
Family
That's
Guy
fair,
had like
for sure.
yeah, I could.
It's easier to
definitely
pay
see that.
attention to too. It's easy to just like
Dude.
go on your phone and do random shit while you're
My
watching
favorite
Family
part
Guy.
about South Park is the running joke where they kill Kenny at basically every episode now. Like, it's so absurd.
They have like some.
I was watching like the first few seasons of it, and it's so funny. There was one where they have Kenny they're like sledding, and they just have him fall off a mountain while sledding. And I'm like, bro, that's
What
so
the fuck?
mean.
It's fucking
Oh my
insane,
God.
dude.
And they don't even acknowledge it. Like Kenny's smushed up against a tree, and they're just, oh my god, we lost the race.
Yeah, dude, I haven't watched a lot of South Park, but the episodes I've watched are pretty fucking fire.
Oh, dude, they go crazy with it, dude. They have like some
It's
new
so
movies out recently too, where like they're like all grown up and shit, dude. And like,
Oh, damn. That's
like,
wild, actually.
it's funny because like Cartman's like a Jew. It's so funny and like it's so funny, dude. It's hilarious. I love South Park.
South Park's funny as shit.
They make those episodes in like 6-7 days too.
What?
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Like they make them like brand new.
Yeah, that is quick, actually.
Yeah, it's wild. Hard
Good
to do
shit.
that, I bet, dude. I think that like even like you think it's like animated shitty, but animating it all in general, it's just fucking.
It's hard. I mean, it's
To
fucking
do it every week,
difficult.
come up with the script, dude. Like imagine you just have like writer's block.
Yeah.
You're not
Well,
really
yeah,
having
dude.
inspiration.
You're
You
gonna
just
be
have
behind.
to.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing; it has to be funny. Like there has to be a punchline in every single scene.
You have
Yeah.
to think of a thorough joke.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
For real.
and that's hard.
And it's been two main guys doing it for like the past since it started.
How do you have that many ideas?
They're both
Literally.
worth like $1 billion,
Crazy.
damn near, dude.
they went to the Oscars tripping balls.
Wearing dresses.
Yeah,
That's savage.
they're
Yeah.
savage as shit.
Wearing dresses. Wow.
And
Tripping
wigs and
balls,
shit.
bro.
And wigs and shit.
In wigs and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just wild, dude. South Park's crazy. I fucking love South Park.
I love
Definitely
South
the
Park.
best adult animated show. Did you ever watch like Brickleberry or like Paradise PD? Dude, those ones were pretty funny. But like the weird thing about them is like they're exactly alike.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're like the same types of characters. Like one of them's on Hulu, Brickleberry, and then one of them's on Netflix, Paradise PD.
Okay.
And they're just like exactly like each other. One of them, they're forest rangers, and then the other one, they're cops.
Oh,
That's
damn.
You know.
See, that's the weird. That's always what I felt about Simpsons, Family Guy, and American Dad. Those are all just like the same
Dude.
types
They
of
kinda
characters in different shows.
Yeah,
And
same
the
kinda
Cleveland show.
concepts.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out the Cleveland show.
The Cleveland show's pretty gas.
Yeah, just reusing that same kind of concept.
Uh huh.
But I
Over
mean,
and
if you,
over.
if you can make it work, bro, you make it work.
I mean, Family Guy made it work. I mean,
Yeah.
they basically copied The Simpsons, and it worked.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The Simpsons recently, have you like I've watched an episode recently, dude. It's so soulless now.
I bet.
It just
I mean,
feels like they've completely run
it's
out
what,
of all
like
their ideas.
30 years old now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
bro.
They're on like
Something
season
like
like
that.
30 something.
Yeah, crazy.
Which is wild. You know, it's a really good adult animated show that I feel like doesn't get enough attention. Mike Tyson Mysteries.
You were talking to me about
Dude,
that.
really?
'cause
Norm
isn't-
Macdonald,
Norm
he's this-
Macdonald's in it, and he's
R.I.P.
funny.
Norm Macdonald,
Huh.
dude. He's one of the funniest stand-up comedians of all time. Also doesn't get enough love.
No.
But he voices the pigeon, dude. It's just Mike Tyson like playing himself, and like they do Scooby Doo ass
sick. Yeah,
mysteries.
yeah.
It's
It's
so
Mike
funny.
Tyson does like pigeons, right?
Yeah,
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 That's
yeah.
exactly.
sick.
And,
And-
like Mike Tyson voices the fucking like actual like
Mike-
Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
And
fire.
like
From
it's
what I've
so
heard, it's so
funny,
good.
dude. Like the pigeon
sounds good.
that Norm Macdonald plays, bro. It's just like an actual pigeon, but it like fucks hookers, does blow, like all this crazy shit, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny, dude.
I gotta watch
They only
that.
ran it for like 2 or 3 seasons, and they're like 15-minute long episodes because it aired on like Adult Swim back in the day.
Oh yeah,
But like, dude, it's so funny.
it's actually good.
Do you know why it got canceled? Well, I was just wondering.
No,
But I mean, maybe it was because Norm died or something. And
No, it was like they canceled it way before he died.
Okay.
I think it's probably because Mike Tyson just probably didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, maybe you got
Showing
busy.
up to do those
That's
voices
fair.
every season. It's like
Yeah.
a full-time job.
Did you guys ever watch a regular show?
Oh,
Yeah,
Regular Show's my
Regular
favorite
Show's-
Cartoon Network show of all time.
Regular Show's one of those trippio shows. You know?
Dude.
It's weird.
The memes about that shit are so funny, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're like, dude, it's just like the most random show, bro. Like, you'll like watch it and they'll like be like fucking like fighting off like a demon. You know,
Yeah.
because
It's
they
so
like
weird.
left a sandwich at the wrong spot or some stupid shit.
it's
There's
crazy.
other
It's
shows
so
like
funny.
that too. Like Adventure Time was kind of
Oh,
like
bro.
that. Adventure Time was
trip.
gas. I remember
loved
that.
It. I loved Adventure Time.
Remember the Amazing World of Gumball?
That was solid.
That was solid. They had a lot of Cartoon Network came out with some really gas shows like that were
Dude,
just weird shows.
Or like
you know what
OG
was like
even.
you know what was like a really weird one though actually was Courage the Cowardly
Oh,
Dog.
Dude,
my
that one
God.
was tweaked. That one
was
actually
weird.
scared me
Dude,
when I was a kid.
my
straight
dad
up.
loves that show. My dad loves it, and my dad's like 60 years old, and he fucking loves that show.
Dude, I
That
heard
show
it-
was tweaked.
I heard it was like based off of a true thing. Like
Really?
there's a couple like living out there like and they were schizophrenic or some shit. And they had a dog and they don't really know what like went down like out there or some shit.
I'm
That'd be
I'm gonna do
crazy.
some research on
yeah,
this shit.
I
That'd be
think I've
crazy.
heard that. So
I'm gonna do some research on it,
yeah,
but
bro, I heard it was based off of true shit.
they have I don't know if it came out already or if it's like in process. They have a Courage the Cowardly Dog game coming out.
shit.
like
That'd be kind
video
of a sick game if
And
they
it-
did that in the right
It
way.
looks like it's being done in like the exact way the cartoon was done. You just run around as the dog and random shit will just pop out at you or fucking like a UFO will come or some random shit.
It's like
you
a
know?
walkthrough story game.
Yeah.
Like a horror, weird, trippy game. It looks interesting from the little clips I've seen.
I feel like that'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, it looks fun as shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I hope it comes out soon.
Did you
Yeah.
guys ever play like the OG SpongeBob games?
No,
Like on like DS and shit?
On a,
And,
I
like,
played one
Wii.
on GameCube, I think.
Damn.
really, that's
Well,
OG.
Yeah, dude. I had this one on the Wii that was so fucking fun, dude. You would like run around like a destroyed Bikini Bottom.
Did you guys ever
Wild.
play the Mario and Sonic games? They had like Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics.
Dude, on DSi?
Yeah.
Bro,
they
I
were
gamed that shit so hard.
fun. That
Dude,
shit was so
you
fun.
want to know something tragic about that shit? About my DS? So I love that game, bro. But like the left bumper, bro, it like went out.
Oh,
it was like my drift button, dude, and I couldn't play it anymore. I was like, fuck, I guess it's Pokemon, dude.
I bringing up the DS. I remember like the first time I raged on a video game was me playing Mario on a DS, and I fucking like raged and shook the DS too hard, and it broke the DS, and I was like, fuck.
Raging at the Mario. It'll happen, dude. Rage will creep up on you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Any video game kind of has that little hint of, oh, if you do this for too long, it'll anger you the fuck out.
For real.
Dude, I always played like those like Mario like 3D world games.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit,
those
dude.
were always so fun.
so satisfying, bro.
Facts.
Remember when like the 3DS and even like when the Nintendo Switch first came out and they came out with those really cool Mario games that you had like this whole open world to explore. Oh,
Yeah.
Those were so fun too.
Oh yeah.
Even like kids nowadays get those shits, but
Nintendo was on a crazy run then, dude. Like Wii Sports,
even
Wii
then,
Sports, Wii
Ninten-
Sports Resort.
Nintendo is still regarded as one of the best
Yeah,
gaming
dude.
companies.
Well, they just
ever.
came out with the Switch too, dude.
Yeah,
Which is just like a more advanced version of the
They actually
DS.
they actually have so much like variety in product, dude. and
Oh,
games and
yeah.
shit.
It's crazy.
It's impressive.
They grind.
Yeah, they're still relevant, dude. And they've been fucking kicking it since what, like
Basically since video games have been
the
around.
60s?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe?
Mario Kart racing is still like as popular. You know what I mean?
Crazy how it's relevant still, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's a great
That shit-
concept, bro.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Rainbow Road, all that bullshit. Shit's crazy.
Mario Kart's so fun.
And they even like have it in like arcade games now when you like go to an actual arcade. You know, like they'll have like an actual version of it.
Yeah.
I bet they
Yeah.
make so much money off of licensing that
I
shit too.
I hope that's one thing that never dies out in this world is like arcade, like little
Oh,
arcade
I bet-
places.
Classical games, dude.
Yeah.
I bet they will, dude.
I know that's the sad thing too, because like I know,
The only ones there are now are like in pizza parlors.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's why I'm trying to think. I know the one at Silver Bow is
And the
still
one
here.
in Pizza Ranch.
There's
That's
one
it.
at Pizza Ranch still. Okay,
That's it.
yeah,
That's it, dude?
That's
That's
so
the
sad.
only
Dude, I
arcades
haven't
in
been to
Butte.
Pizza Ranch in so long. Damn.
But I know like some places that have like that Yahoo's in Boise.
Yeah.
They have a full warehouse arcade like type stuff.
I bet that's
and, like
sick.
it's super sick.
Never been
It's
to
like
an
I hope
arcade
stuff like
big.
that stays around.
I bet
Yeah.
they'll come around once VR starts getting a lot crazier too.
Oh, yeah.
VR arcades. That'll become like a
Oh
crazy
my gosh,
thing.
that would be.
That's
wild.
already
Even
a
then-
thing in places like LA and shit.
Well, even then, I was in Missoula like 2 years ago, and they had this racing VR like thing where you just sit in this like simulated car, and it had a steering wheel and gas pedals,
Where
and put
at?
on a headset.
Was it like in the mall?
It was in the mall, yeah. One of the shops in the mall just had this, and like so I sat there. It was pretty expensive. It was like $30 for 10 minutes, which is ridiculous.
Right.
But you do this like whole race in VR, and you're actually in a car, and the car's actually like moving.
What?
It was crazy.
Wow.
I was like, that's sick, and
Yeah,
that's
is
gonna
so
be
cool.
that's gonna be what arcades are eventually. Probably it's just
dude, that's a
a
vision.
whole bunch of VR shits.
Yep.
Which would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be so sick. We should jump on that.
Yeah,
like
bro.
fucking
Best
have a
thing-
warehouse just filled with a variety of VR things that you can go
A
do.
VR arcade, dude.
So
wow.
sick.
That'll
That
definitely
might
be
be
the
the
future.
future. Actually.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Sure. That'll be sick though. They already have them, like I said, in like places like LA, where like you have like the little treadmill to run on, and like fucking like put like on the goggles.
I think I showed you the thing they have for like GTA 5.
Yeah.
Where you like sit in this. It's like a harness.
Yeah.
Thing.
And it
circle
tracks your
thing.
movements.
Wow.
And you can run on it, and it'll track you running in the game. And you have this like fake
Yeah.
gun, and when you
Oh
bring
my
it up,
gosh.
it'll track the fake
Is
gun.
it like a all around treadmill? Like, can you run in all
Yeah,
directions?
yeah, like you
Yep.
can run.
It's like a
You can
circle.
literally, you can like sit down in this thing. So like when you get into a car in GTA, you can sit down, and the harness just like supports you sitting down.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is so
Shit's
cool.
wild.
That is so cool.
I bet that shit's so expensive though.
I
Yeah,
guarantee it,
Over like 20 grand probably.
dude.
Hey,
It's,
when that shit's not expensive in the future, though, you know, I'm gonna be buying. Some, you know, I'm gonna.
I mean,
be having some fun
eventually,
with that.
eventually
100%.
that shit'll be so mainstream that it'll have to be pretty low priced. I
Mm.
mean, not super low priced. Even consoles and shit.
Well,
are
I
still
bet like
$500
Sony
but
and like Microsoft will start making shit like that too. for
Sony
their
already
consoles.
like Sony
Yeah, for
already
real.
has a VR.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation has their own VR. I think Microsoft already does too.
I bet they do. Everybody has a VR. Even Facebook.
Yeah, it's
fucking
What the fuck
absurd.
you need VR and Facebook
So
for, man?
absurd.
That new Apple one that's like $5,000 or some shit.
Yeah,
dude.
the Meta Quest or
Yeah,
whatever.
What the fuck, dude? That
So
shit is-
crazy.
Why is it so fucking crazy like that?
Who knows?
Or
dude.
the Apple Vision Pros.
And like they'll
sorry.
like
Yeah,
show
I heard
people.
I heard that wasn't.
They'll like
good.
show people sitting in like public with them, and it's like, bro, if I saw somebody wearing that, I'd respect them so much.
Literally, like,
Straight
why
up.
would you walk around in public
Like,
like that?
who are
Why do
you?
you need
Yeah.
your phone pulled up at all
Literally.
times?
Seriously,
It's
so
so
crazy.
useless.
Like that.
Yeah.
How addicted are you to the shit?
Literally, where you can't even go to the coffee shop without it.
You can't
Yeah,
walk
bro.
around. You're like trying to order coffee and you're like trying to talk to someone on the phone, bro. Like at the same time.
On a plane though, or like a long road trip,
Yeah.
that shit would
See,
probably be
yeah,
close to that.
that's where it's
True,
useful, but it's like they kind of over exaggerated it a bit, where you
Yeah.
can just walk around with it, and you could be listening to music on a phone call and playing Flappy Birds at the same
Yeah,
time.
dude.
While walking.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, that shit's so dangerous. People are gonna start getting hit,
I watched.
ran over.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Danny Duncan literally buy one, drive his Tesla. He just put his Tesla in self-drive and just fucking sit on his Apple Vision, and was like,
Crazy.
he's just like that. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble.
Seriously.
Imagine like getting pulled over, like you get in a wreck and you like get out to go see who's in the car, and it's just some guy in the back seat with an Apple
Oh my
Vision letting his Tesla drive.
Like, sorry, sir, my car's being pretty fucked up.
You're like, you're gonna have to get insurance from Elon or something. I don't know who to do this
Yeah.
through.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, I would be so pissed.
I'd be so pissed.
I'm like driving to my minimum wage job, dude, and fucking just get hit by some dude in a Tesla. Fucking not even
Apple
driving.
Vision Pros.
He's not even driving.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he didn't even
care.
realize you crashed somehow. Like, come on, bro.
Like, come on.
How are
dude.
you that out of contact with society? in
They
real
don't
life?
have insurance, dude.
Yeah,
You're
they're like, what's
cooked.
insurance, dude?
There's a
What?
dog in the front seat instead. You're like, what the fuck?
You're like, I'm taking your dog, bro. You don't deserve
Fuck out of
it.
here. You don't
God,
deserve this
Yeah,
dog.
you don't deserve
This dog can't drive. The fuck?
Should be so funny, dude.
The world's gonna get really crazy. And then
They have like flying cars in China
Yeah,
now
well,
that
see,
are like,
here's what I predict. It's gonna get really, really crazy, and then it's gonna get really sad very quickly.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah, people are gonna start using technology for everything and forget what's real about life. And,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like you're gonna fucking lose feelings and emotions when you let like technology can
Yeah.
to control
like,
you. It's scary.
Yeah, dude, we're already seeing it too. Like we talked about earlier, like kids nowadays, bro, so much less of them go
Exactly.
outside. They just have like the ability to sit on their screens all day. And like in their defense, like
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right? That
It's
shit's
so much better.
entertaining.
So much better than just going outside and throwing a boring ass football around.
Exactly.
For real.
Like, and even when we were kids too, like fucking, like our parents would be like, go outside, go outside,
Exactly,
go outside.
like,
We'd just
we
been gaming for like a couple of hours.
We still grew up in that era where our parents would throw our video games out if we played them for too long.
And that's what I think
They
it
would
is now,
snap,
dude. The
bro.
parents.
The parents, they it's mainly laziness. I think they just give it to them because it keeps them distracted for a long time.
It's like, here you go.
It's like, here you go, take this iPad. It'll keep you distracted for weeks on weeks. You know. It's like,
Yeah, bro, you got to be committed to your kid more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to pay
100%.
attention. You got to know like what's right. And
And
I mean, I'm not saying it's easy being a parent.
Oh,
like,
no.
But you got to like kind of have that.
And I'm not
common
saying
sense.
every
For
parent
sure.
does this nowadays, but I've seen
Right.
parents that
Oh,
do
100%.
this.
For real, dude.
That
Yeah.
just give their parents whatever they want, or give their kids whatever they want because it keeps them distracted.
And then they like throw temper tantrums whenever
Yeah.
they try to make them do anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
bro.
that so many
I've seen that
times.
too.
Crazy.
So bad.
Yeah.
Like I remember I got my first iPhone in 5th grade and that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Dude.
mean? And now kids will have iPhones by the time they're like,
My parents
Yeah.
were even worse than that. I didn't even get my first phone till 7th grade, and it wasn't a smartphone. It was one of the ones where
track phone?
you had to
Yeah.
fucking like flip it sideways to text.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that until freshman year, and then freshman year I got my first iPhone, and then just after that it was iPhone. But
Right.
I mean, even for a few years while everyone was playing on their iPhones, I had to fucking
Yeah. Dude,
text them like
I
that.
remember the track phones.
Oh yeah.
oh my
dude.
God, dude.
Crazy shit. I feel like we were the last generation of kids that had that shit.
For
Because
sure.
then everybody
Actually,
else after us has iPhones
100%.
at
iPhones.
7 years old.
Seriously. Crazy.
You see a kid today with like a track phone, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like
Get with
foreign,
get with the
dude.
times, dude. What are you
For a
doing?
long time, my grandpa was on that like fucking like flip phone type of vibe, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And eventually he just caved and got an iPhone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
same
It's
same-
like, dude.
Same
Sa-
thing with my dad, bro.
Same with my
wild.
dad.
He had a fucking fossil of a phone.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
My dad still said, like, my dad says, if I didn't have to, I would still have this flip phone. And I was like, sure you would.
Yeah.
I guarantee if you go back to that right now, you'd hate it.
It's so much nice. iPhones just make it so convenient. That's what they're selling. Convenience. You know
They
what
are.
I mean?
They are.
It's like, look how convenient.
I mean,
it
it's-
is.
Convenience sells.
That's the main thing Americans want is convenience.
Yeah.
I mean, self-driving cars are a thing now. So
Yeah. Fucking Uber Eats.
Self-flying
Uber
cars will be
Eats,
a thing soon
DoorDash.
too.
People don't even cook anymore, bro.
you don't even
Fuck
have
no.
you don't have to leave your house at all to live. You can work from
Grocery
home,
store delivery,
DoorDash,
fucking pill
like,
delivery. They have booze delivery.
Amazon's a thing. You can order
Yup.
anything in the world off Amazon.
Depending on where you live, there's weed delivery, dude.
Literally.
Yeah,
Really.
bro. That'd be nice.
You would never
dude.
have to leave your house ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
You have
And some
somebody
people
come
don't.
over to clean your house for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you buy all your groceries from like your house.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
Wouldn't that be the
For
life?
vacation,
Anything
bro.
you
Fucking-
want, just go on Amazon, order it right to your house.
Yeah, dude. Wouldn't that be the life?
They make it so
Seriously
much
bad.
easier to just be a hermit.
Oh yeah. And then they blame us for wanting to be hermits. It's like what?
Yeah.
you guys gave us the stuff.
You guys
Yeah.
influenced our laziness.
You guys
What
gave us all
want?
this stuff, and now you're trying to take it away.
Yeah, what you want from us?
This is just what happens when I use these services.
Yeah. You guys should have seen this. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, dude, shit's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Shit's wild.
I agree.
But it makes it easier to do like the creative type of shit, you know?
True. You know, you have more time to yourself. You know?
Well, everybody's just on their phones all the time because how much like fucking, just fucking scroll.
Seriously.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
you
Oh
know?
yeah.
I do it all the fucking time.
yeah,
No,
dude.
dude, I'll catch-
It's an addiction.
I'll catch myself watching YouTube on my fucking TV, and then I'll like get an ad or something, so I'll just pop my phone up, and then my video will resume, and I'll still
Yeah,
sit there
still-
scrolling
Yo.
for 20 minutes, and
And
I'm
you'll,
like,
like-
oh, I missed my whole
You'll
video.
come out of it. You'll come out and be like, oh fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you come out of it like it's a time warp.
yeah,
like
yeah,
you,
dude.
you're
you-
rewinding.
yeah,
You're like,
it's like a time warp. You feel like you're sitting there for 2 minutes, and you've been
Yeah,
sitting
dude.
there for an hour scrolling.
There's been times where I've looked at my screen time like on like lazy days or like days that I've just been chilling, dude, and it's like 10 hours, 8 hours, and it's like, what the fuck?
yeah, you're like, wow.
Here, I wasted
time-
10
bum-
hours of my
like,
life.
shit, I'm bumming that hard today, dude. Wow.
You
That's
don't remember like
crazy.
one thing of like what you saw. because it's all just bullshit.
It's all just
It's all, like,
random
10
clips.
seconds, bro.
You can't remember something in 10 seconds unless you watched it 30 times or something
Unless
like
you
that.
save it, you find a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like the crazy thing, dude. Is they're not even like all good videos either. You're just sifting through.
And then the personalized algorithms
so
they
crazy.
use, like they will fucking put
TikTok
every
got
video
that
you
shit
need
on
to see.
lock, dude.
Yeah, bro.
TikTok's got it on
you
lock.
like one video, bro, and everything for the next fucking like 5 scrolls probably is just fucking
Literally,
same shit.
I watched it it's exactly like that. I watched one video on Instagram of like a guy getting shot and dying, and like I don't like those videos, but they're interesting. You know, I'll watch it. I don't care. I'll watch it.
Right.
The next 7 videos are just people getting shot or hit by cars or some
But like
crazy
that
shit.
bro. Everybody talks about it. Everybody knows it. But like, where like you'll say like you'll be talking about a product, and then it'll just
Pops up,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yes.
like,
I noticed
what
it.
The fuck?
I noticed it the most when I started working for the beer company I work for, because all day I'm just like saying these random beers and wines and shit. And
Just
now
all beer
on
ads on
YouTube,
YouTube.
all my ads are just Coors, like White Claw, Arnold Palmer. It's all it is.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
They actually listen.
And I'm like, dude.
Well, there's been companies that like have been like contracted by Google that come out and have said like, yeah, they like listen to your shit, you know.
Well, and like that's what you're agreeing to when you agree to shit like for your iPhone to allow your microphone
Or like
for
shit
for
like
shit
cookie-
is like you're allowing
Yeah.
them to listen to whatever's
Or
going
when you
on
go
around
on
you.
or when you go on a website and you're like allow all cookies, you know what I mean?
That's what
Like,
it's allowing
It's just
is-
basically saying, yeah, you can share my data around, sell it. You know, data's like a fucking billion fucking dollar industry, dude.
Have you guys seen the movie Snowden?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude,
That
with
movie's a
fucking
great movie.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, dude.
Yeah.
With
That shit's
based on the
gas.
true story. Edward Snowden is still in Russia to
Yeah.
this day.
Crazy. Yeah,
Did his
he
Joe
fucking
Rogan
leaked it all.
podcast from there.
Yeah. Joe Rogan
Oh,
did a
shit, really?
podcast with him,
Yeah,
and he had
and
to,
he's, like,
he
on
zoomed
Zoom.
it from Russia. Yeah,
You should watch that shit.
Yeah, I might have to, dude. Holy
it's
shit, that sounds
crazy.
I remember being like 12 years old and like looking at the news one day and seeing like, yeah, fucking Edward Snowden fucking comes out, says like Xbox and fucking Microsoft and like fucking Apple and all these big companies are spying on you. The government's spying on you.
I
And this
never,
and that.
and that's the thing. When we were 12ish, like you said, when that happened, I never remember hearing about that until, because I remember in school they made us watch that Snowden movie.
Right.
One of our history teachers had us watch it. But I never remember hearing about that from my parents or anything. They just started putting tape over all the cameras and stuff in
Yeah,
the
dude.
house. And I was like, what? I was just like, why are you doing that? And they were like, you don't want people spying on you. I was like, people do that?
I had a sticker
It's
over
like,
the
damn, it's
webcam on
real.
my
And
old fucking
they never
laptop.
told me like, oh, it's our own people doing that, not
Yeah.
just random weird people. It's like the people you trust to do this shit are
Yeah.
doing it.
Yep.
It's fucked up to think about.
Wild. I used to have a sticker on my little fucking webcam. on my
I have a
laptop.
sticker on my laptop
Yeah,
to
dude.
this day.
Yeah,
Like I put a
literally.
piece of tape over any camera
Exactly.
that's like
Mark Zuckerberg does that shit, dude. You know what
when
I
you
mean?
when
Yeah.
someone is like someone as technologically advanced as Mark Zuckerberg is doing that shit, you're like, I'm doing that shit
Yeah.
too.
Should probably follow in his footsteps.
Oh,
with
yeah.
with that expertise. Yeah.
100%.
It's scary
Shit.
because
He
even
like has
then-
like a little bit of like thing that covers up his microphone too.
Yeah. Edward,
Damn.
see that, like, even you notice it when, like, even when you're just editing a video, I'll go in and mute the mic and shit. And it's like, because I don't want anything to get picked
Yeah.
up just in case it does.
Exactly.
And I mean, it probably still does, because I mean, who knows if even just muting the mic is
Yeah,
turning it off
you never
completely.
know.
You never
Yeah,
know.
for real. You gotta
They
be
might be able
careful
to
with that
access some random shit through that.
Computers are crazy, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the other crazy thing too, is even after Edward Snowden came out with all this shit and had to go on the run, and
Yeah.
they had to go through all the court proceedings through it, they still do it, and we all know it.
Yeah,
But there's no one's doing anything about it.
No one really cares.
No one cares now.
It's like, okay, yeah, you can
'Cause
see what I look up.
Because that's my opinion on it. Is like, who cares what I'm looking up? Like, who gives a fuck? What am I doing that's so bad? I'm not looking up how to build bombs and shit. I know what I'm
Right.
doing is not terrible.
Right,
like-
like I don't care.
I don't care,
But you just know they're doing it.
and it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And you're like, I don't like people knowing exactly what I'm doing all the time.
It's just tweaked that our government can do that.
Yeah, they just steal data and just fucking use it to just
Make more money.
marketing schemes, bro. And
Yeah.
just use your personalized data just to fucking
Big money.
Crazy
Yeah.
shit.
cause you to just spend money, bro.
Yep.
Literally. Yeah.
Getting you hooked, getting you addicted,
Mm-hmm.
feeding back into the shit.
And then taking it away.
Yeah.
So you feel like betrayed.
then everything actual that actually matters, like owning a house and shit like this and shit like that, becomes so much more expensive. You know what I mean? Think about how much more like a new vehicle costs, or like an actual nice house.
Seriously. And the other reason for like houses being like house prices rising and car companies prices getting so much higher is because of people buying all this shit. Like one person will buy like 6 different property companies, and then raise all the prices on all of them because they can. Yeah. Like that's even a problem here in Montana, like with the Santana. Yeah.
You try to look up rental properties, most of them are on Santana.
Pretty much all of them are.
Like in terms of like actual houses.
Like unless you know somebody personally like who owns a house and is renting out of it, you're pretty much going to have to rent through Santana.
The only other types of places are like apartment complexes, like the Legion and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at apartments earlier this year, bro.
It's absurd.
Same shit, bro.
Yep.
The rich get richer, bro.
$900, $1,000 for rent. That doesn't even count the bills.
Literally.
It's like, dude, that's half the money I make. You know?
Yeah, for a lot of people, it's all the money they make.
Literally, dude.
They literally have to put every cent they
because not everybody can do like manual labor jobs that pay good or like fucking.
And some people can't work 2 jobs at one time. Like,
exactly.
They have dogs or kids to take care of, or just other shit that they need to do.
Exactly.
It's like I can't have 2 jobs. I have other shit. And it's like so all my money goes into bills. It's like, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's the sad reality of it. Bro. It's real shit.
For sure.
People go through a lot.
Especially like people with families. Like so many families are like single mother families, single father families now.
Trying to provide you can, bro.
Exactly. Like, my mom had to work multiple jobs growing up.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like, she was wild, dude. And a lot of people can't work. Like, my grandparents have had, like, disabilities since they were 20 that prevented them from working. You know? And they had to rely on, like, Social Security and shit like that. You know? And, like, my mom helping out and doing this and doing that. You know? Like, it's fucked.
They fucking really put people in boxes.
Oh, yeah. And it gets worse and worse every single year. Every single year. Like, sometimes it'll get a little better, but it's just bound to get worse than it already was. You know?
Yeah.
Shit's wild. The United States economy is going into a crazy direction. You know?
Yeah, bro. I have no idea what the fuck's going to happen,
but
like, it can't be good.
They've been saying for years, we're about to go through a depression. We're about to go through a depression. We're about to go through a depression.
We've been in one, I think.
Dude, it's bad.
Low-key,
yeah.
bro, low-key.
Well, that's
the price of food's gone up crazy.
No matter how much money the government is making, we're still in debt, trillions of dollars to all these other countries. So it doesn't really matter. No. We're still gonna be in debt for pretty much the rest of our lives, at least.
Yeah.
So, kind of sucks.
It does. It does. It really all goes back in a circle, man. 100%.
It just sucks because all people want to do when they grow to a certain age is give the world they have, give their kids a little bit better of a world.
Exactly.
But nowadays, it's not even people's fault. For like the past few generations, they couldn't do anything about it. You know, like it's just how it's been going.
And that's why it's getting more and more common. You hear people being like, "Yeah, I don't want to have kids." Back in the fucking like 30s, 40s, dude, people would pop out like 11, 12 of those little fuckers.
Well, now people can't afford kids, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You can't afford them, and you just don't want to because you know the world that they'd live in is a lot worse than the one you're living in right now.
Exactly.
It's kind of scary.
It's like some dystopian type shit.
Yeah, it really is.
Like
wow.
I don't want my kid to be living in The Last of Us. Fuck that.
Seriously, bro.
Literally. Fucking like places like China have like mass surveillance systems, like fucking.
They have a camera for every 100 people.
Yeah.
Like, or it's like 100 cameras for every person.
Yeah,
something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They have like 600 million cameras or something over there, and they're all
absurd.
So many of them like facial recognition. They have like, have you ever heard of like the social credit score over there? So China has like a social credit score that affects like how like people just like view you in general and like fucking like what kind of jobs you can get in this and that. Where like if you commit a crime or if you like fucking like steal or like fucking like do something like talk bad about like the government,
little
online.
shit like that. Talk bad about the government. Your social credit score goes down.
Tabs on you.
And it makes it harder for you to like make money. Makes it hard like you're fucking like. Because harder for you to get into a house.
In China, the places you apply to for jobs can look at your social credit score and be like, I don't want that guy working for me.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's scary. Actually.
Yeah. We have it. I mean, for how bad it is over here, we have it's pretty good.
And that says a lot.
Very good.
You know what I mean?
It does, and America's so divided right now, but we are still more fortunate than
Exactly.
a lot of other countries.
A lot of other
100%.
people.
Bro, they're like, I think I saw this somewhere. They're like paying people in Taiwan to just like have babies. Like,
Yeah, see.
like the government is funding them to have more children.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like something like that.
I saw something about that too. And like Japan too, the birth rate's really low, you know, because people over there, especially, like it's crazy expensive. Like in places like Tokyo, you'll see people's like apartments are literally just like little bathroom sized rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And like it's fucking insane, dude.
It is
Like
sad.
it's wild. Nobody wants to have kids because it's like, okay, what am I gonna do?
What am I?
Yeah.
How am I? How am I gonna have a kid when I can't support myself?
Exactly, dude.
You know.
It's wild. It's wild. I'd hate to be from fucking somewhere like that, where things are that like cluttered and that fucking like a house over like this type of house in like Tokyo would be worth millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know what I mean?
This is like one of those residential ass neighborhoods where nobody comes and bothers you ever. Like, yeah.
for real.
Shit's crazy.
I know.
Such a cool culture though. Like
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
like just
Like,
visiting.
I definitely want to visit.
Their like history and shit like that.
Very cool.
Japan's history is insane, dude. Japan used to get up onto some fuck shit. Hard.
Japan was on some bullshit for a while there.
Like what they did to China. They did some horrible shit to China. Have you ever heard about that? They like raped a good part of China. Like that was like their main goal. They call it like the Great Rape of King.
No
I swear to God, dude.
The
Japan,
Great Rape.
the Great Rape. Yes, dude. Japan pulled up and they were like, "We are going to rape and kill all of your fucking people."
Bro, what the fuck? How long ago was this?
This was like probably more than 100 years ago,
Oh, okay.
but still.
So before World War II.
But I
Sure.
think it was around the time of World War I.
Okay.
So still like
Still pretty.
it's like your great great grandma.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like her childhood.
And we
that
knew that
is
shit was
sad.
going on. We just didn't do anything about it.
Eventually we did.
Eventually, but
We dropped
well,
big old
we
bomb.
we had
Oh,
to
yeah.
we had to wait for retaliation to do something about it. You know.
So funny.
They didn't
that
do
they
anything
like
to
flew
us
a couple
for
of
a
planes
while.
into us, and we're like, all right, we're gonna fucking disintegrate
We're gonna nuke the
millions of
shit
your
out of
fucking
you.
people.
Like, this is it, boys.
Okay, nice little stunt. Watch this.
Yeah,
Crazy, dude.
yeah. Japan was on their bullshit. And
So
then
many
America-
innocent civilians just murdered, pulverized, dude.
Yeah.
There's a story of this one dude. They're making a movie about it now, where he was there in Hiroshima for like the first bomb to go off.
I saw about
And then like
this.
he traveled over to Nagasaki where the second
got
bomb
blown
went
up
off,
again.
And he got blown up again, dude. And as he was literally telling his boss about what had happened, like fucking shit was
Hiroshima
crazy.
just got
And then
blown up, dude.
And then he went to Nagasaki, and then
That's unfortunate for that
bro,
guy.
what are the chances of that?
right,
For
dude.
real.
I mean, the amount of people. living
I'd be
there,
so
but-
pissed.
Well, I guess it was a while ago.
I'd be so pissed.
Yeah.
I think this was in the Christopher Nolan movie, but the reason they decided to nuke those two is because he had like 5 cities that were options to nuke, and he
Yeah.
picked those two because he liked like the people, or him and his wife went to one of these places, so he decided not to nuke this specific
Oh,
place.
damn.
Gosh.
He was like, let's nuke these two because I went to vacation over here, and this place is really nice, so let's
It
not
was
nuke
chill.
them.
Let's leave them alone.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's how we
wild.
decided what to nuke and what not to nuke. And that's in. I'm pretty sure that was in the Nolan movie that just came out.
Oh shit.
Shit's
really?
wild, yeah.
Gosh, imagine having that kind of power, dude.
I
What the
couldn't.
fuck? That's scary. I wouldn't
That's
want it.
scary. Yeah,
We're gonna
wanna-
kill hundreds of thousands of these people over here.
Yeah, you're like literally fucking. Their hands are or their lives are in your hands, bro. Like you have to imagine like your assignment. You have to pick 2 cities to
Yep.
fucking bomb, dude.
and your decision to base it off of is, me and my wife went here one time.
Yeah.
This place is chill. Let's blow up the other 2.
Outrageous.
Crazy.
Outrageous.
Couldn't imagine. Could not imagine. I would not be able to keep my mouth shut about some shit like that.
Nope.
You know, like imagine building like the world's first nuke. I'd be telling everybody who would listen,
Seriously.
straight up.
Seriously, bro.
You
I'm
know,
pretty sure they had to kill a few people because of that.
you think the
when it
Manhattan
happened,
Project?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably for sure.
I could see it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
They probably don't like publicize that shit, but most definitely a few people
They-
went missing.
Sometimes they
during
do it
that.
like 50 years later.
Yeah,
They'll like
exactly.
declassify it,
Yeah,
like with what's it called? Project Midnight, and then MK Ultra.
MK Ultra got released.
Midnight was
eventually,
where they
yeah.
like had like a bunch of like they set up the CIA set up like hotel rooms in like some bum ass hotels, and they had like a 2-way mirror, They like were on the other side of it.
Oh.
And they had hookers drug people with LSD and just like lock them in the room and exhibit the fact, like trying to see if like mind control and all that shit's possible because the Soviets were doing it. So we were like, fuck it.
Well, the Soviets claimed they were doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
we
Mind
decided
control
we
shit.
should
They
try.
claimed mind control.
And they would like
Yeah.
go and like fucking, you know, the Unabomber?
Yeah.
One of the big theories about the Unabomber is that like,
He was a patient
worked
in
at
the
Harvard.
MK Ultra trials.
Yeah, and it was a
Yeah.
patient in the MK Ultra trials. Same with
scary.
Charles Manson. Like a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
Manson
people.
family.
Charles Manson went to this like one rehabilitation center like throughout like his teens and like his early adulthood before he started the cult and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it later came out that they were part of the MK Ultra experiment.
Gosh, dude.
And,
That's scary
like,
because you don't know like. Who
You
else
wonder
is
like
out
where he got that acid. You know what I mean?
there. Right.
And
Well,
then he does that shit.
The scarier part about that is the CIA isn't even supposed to operate on American soil. They're not even supposed to like be. They can like have operations not in the U.S., but they can operate from the U.S.
Yeah.
They can't operate in the cities in the U.S. though. That's for the FBI to do.
Yeah.
So what they were doing was extremely illegal.
Yeah.
And they were still like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yep. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
And
wild. That's so fucked
who's
up.
to say that they're not doing weird experiments with people like right now?
Exactly.
Who
You know?
knows?
We
Like,
would never
nobody-
know.
You would know. Who would know?
Our kids would find out about it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we
Like,
know about it first, obviously. but that would
Sometimes
be
it
his-
comes out like 40 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Imagine the shit that they haven't declassified.
Well, and that's the thing. I believe
so much.
the CIA, like whoever is in charge of the CIA, like the director, does not have to go through the president or the Senate or anything.
No, you could just do whatever.
He can just kind of do whatever as long as he gets military approval. I'm pretty sure like needs to get like a general.
And the director of the CIA used to be so much more powerful. Like in the I think it's something Edward Hoover or something. Hoover's FBI. That's when it was founded during like the Red Scare, communism and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he had so much power, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah.
CIA used to
He
be
could turn
crazy.
anybody's life upside down if he wanted to.
You
CIA is
you don't
still
really
crazy.
know- yeah, you don't really know the division of power up like in the higher ranks. Like who's really in control,
Yep.
like with everything, bro. Honestly,
Well,
never know.
oh yeah. Well, that's the thing too, because this this has to do with the CIA stuff. Is like because a few years ago how people I don't know who found it, the police or something found Soviet spies in like
Yep.
Carolina or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like, how many spies do you think we have over in Russia?
Oh,
right
probably
now?
so many.
True, bro.
So
many.
many. So many government
That's all wars
officials
are
in
nowadays,
Russia are
just like
Americans.
espionage.
Like that's what most of the war, like that's what the whole Cold War was just us going over there spying on them coming over here and spying on us. That's all it was, and then threatening to nuke each other.
Yep.
Yep.
Like
Still probably.
it
doing
still
bro.
probably happens every day, and not even just with Russia. It could happen with China. Could happens with
Probably happens with all of them.
all countries that aren't with strictly the United States. Even probably some that are allies with the U.S. We're like, let's make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is scary.
It's scary.
Because you
wild.
wouldn't know. You literally wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. And like I just said, they're not supposed to operate in the U.S., but who's to say that they aren't? Like they could be here right now doing some weird CIA operations.
We would
Who
never
knows?
know. We would never know.
We would never know or never be able to do anything about it.
No,
even
no.
if we did know.
Yeah. And if there's something that we knew that we shouldn't, then fucking gone, bro.
Boom, gone.
man.
You get
Hell,
hung
dude,
in a
they've
jail
literally,
cell.
Like, killed people before. You know what I mean? Like there's like evidence of that.
Oh yeah,
you know?
there's plenty of evidence of that they've like admitted to going and killing people
Yep.
who have information that would
Yep.
detriment them, and they're like, meh. And people highly believe that the CIA killed people like Jeffrey Epstein,
John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy.
Shout out.
People think a lot of shit that goes down in the U.S. has to do with the CIA.
Dude, as I grow older, I realize these conspiracy theories aren't as crazy as I once thought.
Some of them are pretty
Exactly.
solid. Some of them, if you really dig deep
That
into them, you're
Epstein
like,
one is so solid to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Epstein one is like
When
the
he
most
killed himself,
solid.
the cameras in
The
the
cameras are
were
just
so
off.
happen off. He was in suicide watch, and he somehow got a hold of 13 different suicide watch fucking costumes to fucking hang himself with.
Really? Yeah, dude, that shit ain't adding
Mm-hmm.
up.
Yep.
I don't
None
know.
of it adds up.
Wild. Shit's crazy.
I agree, bro.
And that shit's so crazy too, just finding out that like, oh damn, all these people that like are looked up to. Kinda weirdo.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of random, but do you think like Diddy would get killed, like assassinated in prison by the CIA? Because I mean, he
Maybe.
probably knows some shit that he.
I don't think they're
know.
gonna do that shit again after Epstein. If so, I think
Yeah,
they would
well,
have I think they would have capped Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And
they
Ghislaine
might.
Maxwell's still alive.
They might do it, but they might just do it in a lot more careful way.
Yeah.
You know, like make another prisoner go kill him and have it on tape, so it's like obvious that someone else did it.
I think more so what they try to do probably is like blackmail type shit.
Probably.
Like for a long time, Jeffrey Epstein had like a picture of Bill Clinton, a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress, hung up in his house.
Really?
Yeah. So whenever
That's
Bill
how
Clinton
he would get away with all his shit.
And he had like those
all
pictures.
this shit.
Yeah.
On
He had
all
that
these
picture of like
political
him and like
figures.
that one Prince of England, with like a
Prince Edward?
14-year-old girl. Yeah, Prince Edward with like a 14-year-old girl. Damn, bro. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably cut deals with prisoners about their sentencing. If you
Yeah.
don't fucking, they be up to shit.
Shit's wild.
They're like, hey, if you go shank this guy, we'll give you 10 years off your sentence.
yeah, dude.
Like,
Seriously,
Shit's
probably, bro.
crazy. Couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Could not
I don't
imagine.
know.
scary shit, man. It's
You
really
watched
very
like the
scary.
Epstein documentary on Netflix.
Uh-uh.
They like talked to some of the girls who like went there and like got like recruited.
Dude,
like,
it's so crazy too, because they'll like in the documentary they go and interview like the gardeners that were at the island and shit, and the gardeners are like, I mean, Bill Clinton was here, but he only like played golf and shit. He didn't do anything wrong. You're like, you're such a fucking liar.
it's like, how much are you making?
Seriously, bro, their fucking wages got to be crazy.
What are they holding over your head right now?
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's wild. Yeah, dude. Crazy.
It's actually
little
so
world we
much,
live in.
like just fucked up shit that we probably don't know what's going on and probably never will, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, they obviously try to cover that shit up as well as possible.
I didn't
Sometimes
wanna
it
make-
doesn't really seem like that, though.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. All the money in the world, literally.
I don't want to
And
keep
fucking-
making this podcast all political.
I don't think it's political.
Well, it's kind of just what's happening.
Diddy's
right?
not political. Yeah, I'd say
It
it's
was a
just
little bit. It was a little bit of everything.
We kind of had everything in there, right?
honestly, bro.
We had a little bit
some
of everything.
inspirational shit
But-
at the beginning.
Yeah.
You want to throw some plugs out
Yeah.
really quick? How do you get to your new mixtape that just dropped?
Okay.
Tell
so,
the people.
So you can.
We'll put a link of his SoundCloud in here as well.
Okay, bet. Yeah, you can. So you can go straight on to SoundCloud, Colt Q. That's my SoundCloud, and then you can also go to my Instagram, ColtManQ, and my SoundCloud link is in my bio there. And yeah, I'd say go stream my new mixtape. Don't hold your
Sick.
breath, bro.
Shit's pretty fucking solid, dude.
I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and stay tuned because I'm planning on dropping some music soon again. So.
Yeah, no.
Good
Be on the
shit.
lookout for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll play a fucking snippet at the end of this of
Yeah.
Colt's song with Mania. I think
Fire.
it's pretty good. Yeah. Thanks for pulling up
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming on.
My sweaty ass hands. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Next shit was a solid episode.
Yeah. Next time you drop a mixtape or a new song, we'll have you on again
yeah,
to
I'd
promote it.
I'd
Run
love
it
to,
up.
man.
Run it up.
I
All right.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Peace, guys.
See you guys. Thank you.
Later.